I think that would be like the most important thing that I would hope to find a solution to, not knowing what that solution would be.
True. And that I can agree with wholeheartedly.
I specifically used a very nebulous. People can say different balances of where it should be right now, and I'll let them. Matt, you look so official in your chair. Like you have Brock and I are in a bedroom. When Spencer shows up on webcam, he'll be in a bedroom too. And I got cabinets behind me. I got this big old chair.
Big leather chair.
I'm in my garage.
Oh, you're in the garage?
Yeah.
Oh shit, son. That looks
Which
awesome.
game are we playing today, by the way?
Brandon's.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I didn't know either. I clicked into one of the games. I'm like, there's a 50-50 chance that either everyone's going to be here or no one's going to be here. And I made it.
You didn't even ask me what app we were on, Brock.
20. I looked at 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
Okay.
damn. He just knows. Look at that guy. He's on a ball.
All right. Well, if you want to do the rest of the DMing for me, I'd appreciate that too. I think he used to be off.
I mean, you
I
told
don't
me
think he's
about the
capable of that.
monster we're going to fight because you asked about
Hey,
it, but I mean, I could make it up as we go. I don't think they'd prefer that.
All right, kids. So we.
That and
I'm
I don't know
actually
why
not-
Matt's here.
Guys, I'm
can't
really
tell.
not
We
sure
killed
that would
the
be
T-word.
a good idea. I don't know how much experience Brock really has in running games, so probably just best we shouldn't stress test him right now.
Okay,
Too
how about
many
this?
stress
How about
tests
this?
going on right now.
I will DM, and we will go measure that wall.
Fuck
That's
you.
what we.
So it's time
I've
to
heard about
shift.
this.
It's time to shift into this massive new Chilaxian plot. It's
No.
like, what?
No more Cheliax. Down with Cheliax.
I feel like we've had
I
enough
wonder
Cheliax.
who used Cheliax for
lately.
like 4 campaigns in a row. Wonder what idiot did that.
Yeah, sorry guys, that was me. I take full responsibility for that.
I knew it.
Dang, Mitch.
As someone who's DM'd 0 games for you guys, I feel like it's really my responsibility that I should keep storylines in check.
I'd appreciate that.
You were the chosen one. You were supposed to bring balance to the plots.
Rude.
One day you will all get to experience what it's like when with me running a game, and all I can say is good luck.
If Austin or I ever finish a campaign, you'll have your shot.
And we've done one-shots with Mitch running it.
Pirates will end eventually.
I hope. That'd be weird
We
if it
all
just
died.
goes on for like 3 years and also like, this is longer than like Brock's Evil game. Holy crap.
Skull and Shackles were like Mythic 10, level 20, and we're like, all right, well, now that we've conquered the world as pirates,
I don't get it. This should have ended by now. What went wrong?
we go from Mythic 10, level 20, to like now we're like God Killers trying to like make it so that Besmar is the only god or something.
We've talked about writing a campaign of God Killers, at least Austin and I have in years past.
Isn't that easier in 3rd edition because like there's rules for getting the power levels high enough to do that?
Yeah, you'd basically
No.
just port those.
It's just deity levels.
Yeah, you would just port those rules over. You would end up
Yeah,
getting
they're
deific
very
ranks.
simple because they're the same game.
Okay.
Unless Brandon
Deity
really wants to
ranks
go
would
back
totally
to
work
3rd
in
edition.
Pathfinder.
I actually
Yeah, it would.
don't.
Nope, we're not doing that one.
I'm okay with Pathfinder 1st edition
I'm okay with having class.
having class features.
But Austin, Sorcerer had like a familiar.
Yeah, and I don't want to go back to those days.
It had a familiar, but it felt so strange.
I don't know what you're
Cleric
talking.
could channel.
The cleric
Boo,
could
Spencer.
channel.
Fighters got feats.
They did get feats.
At least 2 of them.
Wizards got meta magic feats.
At
Alright.
least 2 of them.
I think it was
So-
4.
If we're ready to do this shindig,
And what if we're not ready?
And we are doing it.
Oh, No one
Better
told me it was
get
going to be a
ready.
shindig.
If we're not ready
Parchment
to
does
dig,
not
then
shin, nor does he dig.
you guys can
Have,
take
How
your
about this,
time.
have shin, no
Hullabaloo.
shovel.
Take your time. Let me know when you're ready, and then once we're
Oh,
ready,
that reminds me. I have to get ready to do parchment voice for a while. This is going to suck. Give me a second.
You're the one who
Okay,
made the
well,
voice.
while he gets ready to be parchment,
I will do a recap. You guys are in the lands north of Athilanoris on quest for the elves. They said that there is a problem plaguing them. Creatures past their magical barrier set to preserve wildlife and let wildlife grow as fantastically and powerful as it wants to outside of humanoid interference. Creatures are getting past the barrier, and that shouldn't happen. And whereas the elves could take care of it themselves, they divined that somehow this has to do with the quest that you guys are currently on. So you guys have agreed to help them with the quest, and you guys have moved forth to investigate. You guys have followed the trail of one creature who made it past the barrier, and while fighting through these savage lands, fighting bears who seem extra mutated, you guys never tried to make knowledge rolls, but I gave them extra eyes for not full all-round vision, but you needed 3 people flanking if you wanted to get a flanking bonus. I thought that would have been interesting, but that never got a chance to come up. You guys also fought red caps, which made me realize to lower DRs at lower levels because DR 10's a bitch. And you guys finally went to a cave that was guarded by a weaver worm, the type of creature of which you were tracking. So
like
we
put
will
forth a motion that we rename the weaver worms titty worms.
purple titty worms, yes.
Oh yeah.
All in favor?
So Matt, you have
Sure, I don't say
on your
why
right
not.
side of your tab, one of those should be journal.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And if you go to monsters and then Forest of Athilanoris, you should have available the tab for Weaver Worm, and you can pull that up and see a bigger picture of it.
Oh yeah. Ooh yeah. Purple titty monster.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We had a nice conversation about the fact that this is content created by horny nerds.
Yes. Absolutely. Oh, I like the elder thing.
Oh, now Matt's just gonna be scrolling through all of our different tabs.
Yup.
I was kind of what they're there for.
All right, so we will pick off right after that battle. Austin has just charged through the Weaver Worm and essentially cleaved it, or stabbed through its torso, abdomen with his lance. And you guys are now collecting yourself after the battle. What do you do?
I'd like to begin by smoking meth and then hailing Satan.
So we were
You know,
following.
I don't think that's a responsible way to start things off. But I'm not about to question, what you want to do and all that. So have fun.
So we were following a trail,
I
I
guess-
believe, right?
I'm gonna salute Cormier and just be like, I've always loved the way that you take charge.
Spencer, never change.
I find that my combat style gets straight to the point.
Good man. Good man,
Oh,
good
Lord.
I love that you look at problems head on.
man.
Well, thank you, ominous voice in the sky.
Dad?
It's just like at this point, definitely see some stuff. It's like, wait a second, are we acknowledging that?
No.
I always just thought that was the people giving me magic powers. So I didn't
No.
much question it.
Oh.
No.
But, now you guys are hearing the voices in your head too. Maybe it seems a little less sane. Wait.
Where's
No,
that more?
there's no voices. No. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Anyway, so there's a cave with some trail going into it. So should we follow? And you
Yes.
actually progress through
Yes.
what's going on here.
Seems to be the proper course of action.
All right, go ahead and follow me. I'll lead us in there.
Yeah,
I'll be the
so
point man this time.
as I
Excellent.
have depicted
Follow the
like
tank.
the red or green trails on the ground, this leads to a cave system.
Mhm.
And as you enter into this cave, you actually start smelling like a really rancid smell uh, from
Smells
inside
like purple titty monsters.
Well, you guys recognize it by at this point as dead creatures that have been
Rotting
sitting
flesh.
for a little too long, rotting
Smells
flesh,
like
yes,
propane.
and propane accessories.
Well, no, not usually, but
So
Does
as
it
you
go?
guys go and you brave this rancid smell, you head through the cave system, and it's a straight tunnel through into this natural um, formation, and eventually it opens up into a larger cavern, but not big by any means. And you identify the source of the smell as you see a rotting, kind of like half-eaten weaver worm on the ground.
Oh,
I don't think that's a good
Dragon.
sign.
And from right at the entrance of the cavern, you don't spot anything else.
clearly it's
guys-
dragons.
Do you guys move inside?
Oh, of course
I'm
I
gonna.
do. I'm just going to go ahead and test my quarterstaff, and we're going to head in.
yeah, we'll walk in. Does the
At
weaver
this
worm
point,
Oh, good.
so you guys hear this voice behind you that says, "Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't go in there if I were you."
Oh yeah, and who are you? As I turn around.
And then this eagle flies down and lands like kind of in front of you guys and like transforms into a human. And he's kind of got this like longish kind of brown hair. Yeah, exactly. And it looks very like forest hippie looking. He's got this little goatee, kind of long brown hair, and he kind of says, "Oh yeah, no, I've been kind of scouting this area for a little while now, and there's some dark energy around here, man. You don't want to go in that cave."
Oh yeah, bro. Totally.
Bro,
No,
totally,
you
bro.
don't seem to understand. The fact that there's some weird dark energy in there is precisely why we need to go in there.
Yeah.
If that's too much for you, you can stay out here. That's fine.
Well, I mean, to be honest, I mean, if I was to go in the cave, it'd be probably a little easier with a group of people too. So I mean, kind of like not necessarily looking to go on my own, but if you guys are willing to take me with you, I'm kind of looking to see what's going on.
So throughout all of this, Matt, if you can see that picture now,
Yeah.
this female elf moves past Poshment talking to you and has her bow raised right at you. And she says, "I know why these outsiders are in the forest protected by a Philinoris, but why are you here?"
Oh, he is human.
And I just kind of go like, whoa, hey, listen, everybody chill. Everybody chill. There's no need to get all crazy. I kind of have my reasons. I've been living in this forest for a little while. Looking for you might be able to say some powerful magic. My wife here is in a bit of a predicament, and looking for some powerful magic to cure her. And I don't know, feel like some dark energy in a cave might be a good place to start. Not looking for any trouble.
Is your wife is here? It seems like a right dangerous place for someone who's ill.
Oh, I mean, she's not like ill, but I mean, she's right over here if you want to talk to her. And he kind of points up, and there's another eagle in a tree, and it's just chilling there. And then just as he says that, this eagle kind of flies down and lands like on his arm. Like, this is Naomi. This is my wife.
He
Is-
married a bird.
Oh,
Is she human too?
Is she gonna transform too?
Well, I mean, no. Well, she basically like it's a long story, but
Oh, you know what?
Uh-huh.
You need not go on. I understand completely.
Wait, no,
get
I
it.
don't understand. Could you please
Wait, no.
explain?
No, I
I'm
don't
missing
get it.
something here. Is
Why are you
Listen,
married to a
listen.
bird?
So there are some people, right, and they're into some really weird stuff. At least that's what I heard in the city.
So while all this is going on,
Well, no, I'm
is
confused.
Sahona still
could
aiming
you
her bow at
clarify?
him?
Yeah, so to answer Spencer's question, Sahona is not yet satisfied with anything that
So-
Koru has
See,
said.
so Cecil has reached in his pack and he's cut off like a little hunk of like a jerky, and so he walks up and he kind of puts a hand in front of the bow, and he's like, "Look, there are plenty of things out here trying to kill us. He doesn't seem to be one of them. I feel like we should perhaps not be aiming our weapons at him. Also, gift for your wife."
I'm questioning
And Joe
Koru
Patsy then
about
just
these
extended-
details.
extended
Only
the
has
jerky
no
towards
idea
her.
what he's referring to.
Well, thanks, man. I mean, she's actually a vegetarian, but I appreciate the gesture.
Ah, say no more.
A vegetarian
As he turns
bird.
around, he just-
Sahona will
We'll just
So
make
Hona
eye
will-
contact with Cormier. Just come.
Sahona will allow you to lower her bow.
I appreciate
upon-
that.
She says, like, whereas you have not proven to be a foe yet, you still need to explain what you're doing and how you got past the elves of the forest.
Now, I don't mean to argue with you. You've been nothing but kind to us so far. It's the right word. Right, only I'm
Kind
supposed to say
question
you've been
mark.
kind.
Yes.
Right, only? Okay. So you've been kind to us so far, I guess, kinda. Point is, he did in fact say why he was here, and you know, I mean, I don't know exactly how he got past, of course, but we walked past rather easily, so I don't really think it's all that complicated. I think anyone could. It's just most people are too afraid to do it.
We
You
got
were
teleported
invited.
in.
Believe me, until we
Right.
reached the barrier, there were sentries you never saw watching you.
So what if he
She's
just
got
got
a
to the
point
barrier?
there.
Only because stealth is broken.
Well, this is
Looking
also
at the
just
stat
flavor
sheet.
stealth.
Thank you, voice
Oh,
in the sky.
Flavor stuff.
So, like, I mean, that's
Tastes
all
like-
well and good, but, like, I've seen people teleport all over the place. So what if you just, find a way to teleport over to the barrier, and then you're not protecting the barrier? The barrier is supposed to be the protection. So then he just walked past it. That didn't seem too complicated to me.
Well, you know, I kind of been in this forest for a while, and then the elves and I are pretty chill. We've known each other for a while.
Sorry to interrupt. The elves do not know that you're here.
The elves do not know that I'm here. We're not very chill.
You're not very
I happen to be very
You're in
sneaky.
fact not chill.
And
Well,
You're
don't
not.
come.
You're not
Bird.
helping your case, sir.
Hey, it's fine. The knife is pretty strict about meeting new people. So I'm not exactly super. What's the word? Surprised that they're not super chill.
Wait, what do you
Not-
mean you're not
what?
surprised?
Well, I
Have a
don't
tendency
want to
be
be
very
offensive.
serious.
I don't want to be like, I don't want to make fun of your people or be like disrespectful in any way, but they're kind of mean. Them knife is. They're not exactly the kindest of people.
What do you mean by
Stern and
that?
dour are descriptions that
Being
would not go
protective
amiss.
does not make them mean.
Yeah, no, them being mean makes them mean.
Did you ever consider with all the
I'm sure they didn't
mistakes
mean it.
that you guys make that we have to constantly clean up, that we might have a reason to be mean and to mistrust?
No.
No.
Give them a longer than normal lifespan, and they think that the world is their entire responsibility.
You guys
Well.
forget how turmoiled the human lands were before the elves stepped in and initiated the treaties to stop the wars.
I mean, I wasn't there.
No,
I'd
I
be
mean, like,
interested to find out who asked you.
war is bad, and I get that entirely. Like, war is bad, that's indisputable. But can anyone go to war? It's not less than half the people, just because it was once. Anyway, it's a fantastic argument we're having right in the front of like a cabinet we're supposed to be searching through.
Very
So
much.
If Cormier had popcorn, he'd be kicking back and eating it.
we could sit here and keep bickering, but I think there's only one person here that wants to sit here and continue bickering
I heard that there was a
because she's mean.
Wait, I want.
I heard that there was a city. I heard that there was a city somewhere with bullshit anarchy. Should we go check that place out?
That doesn't
Wrong
exist on
world.
this
I don't
plane
think
of
that place
existence.
existed. It's
Wrong
like
world,
existence.
asshole.
It exists. It exists somewhere, so we just have to find it.
Just not this
I've
plane
heard of it.
existence.
Well, I haven't heard of it, but I've heard of it.
I've heard of somebody else who's heard of it.
Through the grapevine.
So, to Poshman's last comment of we should stop standing here and bickering, she goes, yes, the smell is disgusting. We should figure this out and then leave this cave as soon as we can. And she just turns around and starts walking in.
Oh, I didn't think she smelled that bad.
She doesn't smell bad. That's not what she was referring to.
I didn't
mean, the
think
dead corpse smells pretty
I
bad,
I
actually.
didn't think that. Pardon me. I extend a hand in your direction, Matt. I don't think we were properly introduced. My name's Cecil.
Cecil, hey, nice to meet you. Koru is my name. This is Naomi, my wife, as you know.
Cormier pulls out a
And,
notebook and starts looking through the list of names. Koru. No, he's good.
Oh.
Good.
Yeah,
Good to know. Good to know.
All
you know,
six of your
Cecil brings
names.
up a good point. I'm so sorry. My name's Poshmit Cobblepot. Nice to meet you.
I'm sorry, well, that was a long one. What was that again?
Poshmint Cobblepot.
Pot? Oh, that's a cool name. Wow, that's a real cool name.
Yeah, you know, I kind of like it.
So under
You
the
kind of
players
shorten it
tab,
to just Posh.
under the players tab, Matt, like as they're introducing, if you want to read their names.
Oh, yeah, I can see his name.
Okay.
He's role playing and doing a bad
He's
job.
in character.
But thank you, though.
Cormier doesn't introduce himself. He's bored because nobody's fighting anymore. He's gonna walk in the cave.
And,
Alright, look, we should probably follow Tusk too. He's on his way in now, so.
and my name's only Kiris. I was a little confused. What do you mean by you're married to the bird? Could you explain that to me? Literally, like as he's walking, because my character's
No,
innocent.
So we're like-
yeah.
only,
we
how
like
do you not
walking.
understand? You know how two people can be married?
Well, no, I mean, is she a human as
Seems pretty
well?
simple to me.
Are you typically a bird? Is she usually a human? Like,
No, bestiality is legal as long as you can also turn into the animal.
So, I mean, like, you know, it's a bit of a long story, but, you know, the short version is that basically, like, she and I were, you know, in eagle form and we were flying, and we got into a place that we shouldn't, and there was a witch, this nasty witch there, and basically I managed to get away, but she placed a curse on Naomi, and now she's kind of trapped in eagle form, and that's what I'm looking for a cure, you know?
Makes sense.
Yeah, trying to get her back to normal.
Yeah,
So maybe
you know,
this cave has
exactly.
some kind of magic.
I totally thought Matt was actually just married to a bird.
Well, when he said fix
Well,
my wife,
That's weird. I
I-
mean, we're all in character. I'm surprised you thought Matt would be married to a bird, but hey, you know.
well, that was hand on head. So, to be fair,
well, when he introduced it at the very beginning, he said that she was cursed, and he needed actually to fix it. So I assumed that bird was not normal.
Burb.
he didn't elaborate.
Because why would?
Bird wife.
No, he just said my wife is cursed, and I need to fix it.
This is true.
Yeah. Bird
If
wife.
you'd been listening
And,
instead of arguing with him, only you would have heard that.
Yeah,
I,
so
I
it's-
was
are such
totally
assholes.
listening, and not
For
arguing at
having
all.
such big
actually.
ears, they're bad at listening.
Missing something does not mean I wasn't listening. There's a difference. It's unobservant.
Why? It's not like there's been a whole lot of chaos in the voice chat here. People have been pretty respectable about talking one after another instead of talking over people.
No,
so I'm not
no,
entirely
no,
sure
no.
why. You should have caught it.
It's complete and utter chaos.
Rada.
So this
Rada,
beaver
rada,
worm,
rada.
it's half eaten, but does it look butchered or does it look like something's been gnawing on it?
Has a
So
dragon been gnawing?
I will accept either a heal check or a survival check if you're observing the weaver worm, whichever one you want to roll.
Oh,
Oh man, as a city folk, I don't know if I have either of those.
And then Matt,
Oh.
what we've been doing so we can all see the dice rolls is the
Mhm.
far top left tab is the chat.
oh,
Oh,
God
you roll
bless
in the chat,
America.
Yeah, so you just do /R and then you say like 1d20 plus whatever your bonus to the
Yeah.
roll is.
Right on.
Does that not work?
Sounds good.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, so if
Fuck
you're investigating,
off.
I did miss
There's a
what the
20.
knowledge, which knowledge roll it was.
it was either a
It was
heal
not a
or
knowledge roll.
survival.
So
That's
25
Not
fine.
on
heal
knowledge.
from me.
Got
Ooh.
27.
I had 0 to both of those.
All right, Poshman, are you adding to the roll or no?
You know what? I mean, I can. I'll do a survival check.
Okay, so both Cecil and Koru, as they're looking over the weaver worm, what they're seeing is that it was eaten. They're seeing tiny bite marks on what's left of the rotting corpse. But one thing that's interesting is the size of the bite marks are kind of inconsistent, but by a very small margin. So
Multiple creatures.
it looks
Baby
like
dragons.
it was, like very small bite marks that go from like this to maybe like that.
So it's baby worms of varying sizes.
Can I do some kind of knowledge check to see if I recognize the creature? The bites? By the bites? Or is it too obscure?
So
I mean, just from teeth, so it's a stretch.
Just from teeth, yeah. It would be technically dungeoneering, but I think this would be, or would it be survival to tell a specific creature, Brock? Would it be the creature type or the survival?
I'd say it'd be based off the creature type.
Yeah, so
Well,
it would be
yeah.
dungeoneering to tell.
I don't have it, man.
Oh, hey guys, I just missed one true villains in the chat. How's it going, dude?
Oh, hey.
Ooh, ooh.
Well, yeah, I don't have our chat opened up like I usually do.
Oh.
Bad Brandon.
So disappointed in you.
I can be the worst sometimes. Like a lot of the time, actually.
The worst.
The absolute worst. Yeah, and also as you're noticing that, as I said, it's got these small bite marks around it, and you're guessing that this has been decaying for quite a long time. You would, as you guys are looking over it, Sahona would say that she chimes up and says, "Looks like this thing has been in here since before the attacks started across the barrier. So it's been weeks, if not months." Odd though that no that no small maggots or anything have formed to help clean up the rest of the body, almost like they themselves don't want to deal with what's going on here.
Or there's clearly a very big frog eating all the flies.
Or that.
Sounds like a logical explanation.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
As you guys move
Well-
on from the corpse in front of you to the rest of the cave, I assume you guys have some sort of light source, either the light spell or dancing light. So,
Yeah, I said earlier that I put light on my quarterstaff.
oh, okay. So you guys can see the entire cave from that illumination, and you guys see what you recognize as like bloodstains from the Weaver worm, both from, if you were to give another heal check, you would realize would be blood spatter just getting the Weaver worm into one place, and also from like the bite marks on the worm, and also you see what looks like very small, like we're gonna call it tiny size, like around a bird, like size-ish, small bird, by the way. And it's the shed of skin.
Like a snake, or like
Once again, it would be if Brock were to make a knowledge check, he would realize that it's some sort of aberration, but not one that he can identify.
It's an aberration, but I can't tell you where it is.
yeah, I ain't never seen skin like that. That's creepy, man. I don't like this cave.
I don't know. He's kind of cool. A little bit dark and kind of weird, but interesting at least.
I'd like it
Unlike
better
any
if there were
cave
things
I've
to
ever
go.
been in.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure there's plenty of things to kill for the inn.
Yeah.
I mean, by the looks of it,
Hopefully.
there's at least multiple. Or it could be a single creature with different sized mouths.
That would be
Ooh.
cool. I'd like that.
That would be. Ooh, I don't like that one.
Like it has multiple mouths, or like the mouth changes
Yeah, I mean, we saw a
size?
bear. We saw a bear with multiple eyes only. How weird would it be for a creature with multiple mouths?
We have fought a gibbering mouther.
We've also fought a gibbering mouther, if you don't remember.
It
And
was
that thing
I
had
forget
lots
just a
of
bunch
mouths.
of mouths.
I did forget about that.
Oh, what? Like,
So yeah,
what
you
was
know,
it
That
called?
was
I
in
don't.
a gibbering mouther. I think that was in the first cave we found that had the weird writing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was in the first
The one-
ruined complex.
Yeet,
Mm. Well, that
You
sounds
guys-
horrifying.
Other than that, you don't see anything that's out of place in, other than a dead body, shed skin and blood everywhere. You don't see anything else that's out of place
Other
in
than
this
that,
small cave outlet. And there's no other path to go down at dead ends here.
What a boring cave.
Interesting. All over the cave. Can I check and see if like anything is like, I don't know, like coming up from the? Are there any other tracks of like any kind of creatures at all leading in or out of this cave or something like that?
So the way that you're looking for traps is it would be a perception check to spot the traps themselves, and then a survival check.
Tracks.
Yeah, that's why I said tracks.
Oh, I thought you said traps. Okay.
Maybe I did say traps, but I meant tracks. So the way that you would find tracks is through a perception check, and then from there you can do survival to either follow, or you can do the appropriate knowledge to identify.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna do like a general look for any kind of perception for tracks. Okay, got a nice perception bonus.
Well, then don't roll.
28.
So you in this cave system, you find the trails of the weaver worm to get into the cave. You find very tiny footprints, and if you were to make a separate survival check,
Okay. Like humanoid footprints, or like just like weird creature like footprints.
a weird creature footprints.
17. Ah,
You,
17 on
you
the survival.
believe that the small footprints that are like moving all around the creature and from the shed skin and then outside are one singular creature. You don't think that there were multiple of this creature in this cave. And then you see two different footprints of creatures the size of humanoids. So I think this would take a knowledge local check to identify these two creatures.
Do not have knowledge local. But there's been lots of footprints in here, guys. One little tiny creature and a couple humanoids. I don't know what's going on. I don't like it.
I got 33 for knowledge local.
So as you point out the two humanoid sets of footprints to the party, Olney walks over and looks at them. And what you see, Olney, is one set of footprints that has kind of resembles that of what we would think of as a monkey. And you believe it to be a Venaran that left these footprints. And then you see one that leaves a paw print that kind of looks fox-like. And you believe that to be a kitsune.
Hey, we know two of them.
Only gets almost like upset visibly as I say that out loud.
Cormier will pull out his Morningstar and smack the nearest cave wall out of sheer anger that we missed them.
And does the trails look like they definitely left a while ago?
Yeah, so based off of the checks that Matt gave, Corey gave for survival, he thinks that these footprints were here when this body was being devoured.
Which was long enough ago that it's now starting to rot. So, but hey, that means they were here once. So that's kind of good to know. Maybe they're still around in this area. They might not have found what they were looking for yet.
So upon your guys' reactions, Cormier smashing a Morningstar against the wall, and you guys discussing these people, Sahona will chime up, and she says, "So did you figure out how you guys are connected?"
I kind of just shake my head. Yeah.
Two of our mortal enemies have been here before.
And how did you obtain these mortal enemies?
Oh well, you know, it's complicated.
Oh, how to retain them.
We've run into them a handful of times. In a handful of times. It's complicated.
At the explanation of our story, I think Cormier is going to calm down a whole lot.
So
upon hearing it described in that regard, you just kind of see Cecil just in the background, just like, oh, every time I hear it.
No, see, it makes sense. It's fine, but
the problem is it does.
Yes, exactly.
What's important is that the bad people, or at least sometimes the bad people.
Yeah, so Sahona will chime in, and she'll be like, "So who are these people, and what are their descriptions, so that I know what we're looking for?"
I'll pull out my little notebook and just start reading them off by name and race. I don't want to read all of them.
So you tell her specifically that you have Critics Max of Anarin and you have
Mhm.
Toshiba at Kitsune.
And I'll go through the whole list of people.
Okay,
of the
and
known
you'll
associates.
Emerald Chen, Zerdiz, Jahani, who is dead, and
Yep,
the
he's
last
crossed
one
out on my list.
is he's not in the squad list because his thing actually accidentally got deleted and I have to add him back in. But him too, the
Him too.
Nagachi,
Jarkax, yeah.
Jarkax, yes.
Jarkax Lokosteha,
Gesundheit.
who I
Demon.
think could be a homeboy. Says it right there.
And you tell her that Jahani, the cat folk, is dead.
Yes.
And do you give her any description of like any of their powers that you've seen?
In the best way to describe all of their classes, I will, given that I have them all written down here.
Yeah, that's always kind of a weird one, translating our game knowledge to the real world. Oh, they're a ranger of approximately this level, you know.
Yeah. Well,
Okay,
translating it from game knowledge, like in character knowledge of abilities, to game knowledge, then back into abilities.
So
Yeah,
upon
I will full
getting
up
an so upon getting an understanding of who it is that you guys are dealing with and what they're capable of, Sahona goes, "All right, well, finally we know what we're hunting. This makes this significantly easier."
If only that were true.
So I don't again to be a stickler here. We've always known we were hunting them. I think that's more of a revelation for you, which I suppose you probably could have asked at just about any time.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that the Seers didn't get any information in this regard.
When I thought when they said that we were involved, I kind of thought that these guys were going to be here anyway.
Yeah.
I hope.
Again, nobody asked.
So,
That's another
We
reason
have
my
glasses
non-peers
for
and stuff.
Seers.
so Spencer, I think information that Cecil would have as a paladin is that depending on the source of the divination, whether it is from an arcane source or more of a divine source, it's never exactly like clear what's going on. And like if it's your god telling you things, that it's only like what the god wants to
see.
divulge to you or thinks that you need to know. And that
Mm.
goes from god to god to situation from situation.
Makes
So
sense.
yeah, I mean they're not going to say like, oh, grab these guys because their mortal enemies are up there, but and it's not really, I think flavor wise you can say that different visions can be purely like more in kind of like the picture form, like in a dream, or they can be like a literal message depending on if you is it what's the spell, augury,
Augury, yeah, that's one of them.
that you can actually directly talk to the deity. Brock?
Is that
Remember off the top
commune?
of my head.
Oh, commune, that's what it is, thank you.
I was like, I'm pretty sure that was Ralister's favorite spell.
Yeah, commune.
Okay.
So
I
there's
must
different,
ask Brock like 50 fucking questions.
Not quite, but yes, a couple.
so
I mean, they were in
Cecil,
batches of 10.
so I don't
that's
know if
right. Yeah,
after
I did that a few times.
after what I told you, Spencer, if Cecil would make that comment or not, because he would have a base level understanding of sometimes the nebulousness of visions and divination.
You're probably right.
Sorry, friends.
No worries.
So
No
what you
worries.
missed, Matt, is the party was telling the NPC, the Elven Ranger Sahona, about Evil Squad that they're fighting and how the tracks of the two humanoids, the Kitsune and the Banara, which I will pop open so that you can see pictures of the two.
Ooh, nice.
So that's based off the tracks, who they think that they're most likely being involved with right now.
Okay.
And so you missed them describing this to the NPC Sahona.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
And so, yeah, she says, another target to hunt. Let's move on. And she goes to follow the tracks outside of the cave. Do you guys follow?
Yes.
Yee.
I suppose so. I don't see why not.
So, upon getting outside the cave, Matt, why don't you give me another set of perception and survival checks to do some tracking. Since you're here as a druid, I'll let you do some of that.
Cool. Perception 36.
Okay. So you and then so you find the tracks. So giving you survival now to follow them.
33.
So you're actually significantly better at this than Sahona is.
Fuck yeah. Take that, Sahona.
Well,
No
I
forest
man.
yet.
archetyped away her track, so she just has her 7 ranks, plus her +1 racial modifier, plus her 1 wisdom, so she has a 12 in total.
Hmm.
Uh,
I'm
So
flying
you
around for a while.
so you're able to follow the tracks for quite a bit, and they're heading east, but eventually you lose the tracks.
Damn it.
Like, you sit there and you go, all right, well, looks like they either started flying
Hmm.
or they dimensionally traveled in some form.
Oh, they just stop.
They just cold stop.
Whoa. Okay. Fuck.
As you enter into like a tree line,
Okay.
or they could have climbed up the tree and started going that way, making it harder for us to track them.
Can I check the trees? See if there's any scuff marks or anything like that?
You can, but that would almost be an impossible check, I think, because we're talking about like a month ago.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm just like, well, this is weird, guys. You're not gonna like it, but I followed the tracks. Was doing well for a while, and then they just kind of disappeared. I don't know quite what's going on, but either they flew away, which possible, or they just disappeared, which also possible.
Well, I had to be going in this direction for a purpose. So it's possible we just might run into whatever they were looking for if we keep looking. If we could get a bird's eye view, maybe.
I have a bird.
Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge.
The what?
No nudging because I'm not touching.
He says bird's eye view.
Oh.
Sahona will actually, before you turn into a bird, she'll chime in and she'll say, you said you sensed dark energy from that cave before, correct?
Oh yeah, dark energy.
Can you sense other sources of dark energy? The answer is yes, you can.
Yes, I can. Oh yeah. Really good at dark energy, man.
The answer is
that means he
that
is dark. We should kill
the
him.
answer is that you can sense the dark energy in the direction these tracks were going.
Weird.
I can sense the dark energy in the direction these tracks are going. It's weird. I don't know how.
Oh man, that's mighty convenient right there. So we're just gonna keep going in that direction then.
I mean, I think so.
That was the plan before his revelation, so I assume so.
I don't think that was the plan before that. Not exactly
Does he
anyway.
keep walking?
In a direction, sure, but now we have a direction.
Oh, I had assumed that the Shiva is still too weak to travel very far magically. So she had to get close enough.
Wait, you mean the Nine Tails?
Yeah.
Okay. It is probably possible.
Well, is 5 minutes
But
per
you
level
know,
or
but you
hours?
know, the ape men would probably be pretty good at climbing though, so they might have gone through the trees.
He could, but I don't know about her.
Okay,
Hmm.
so um, Koru feels pretty confident that, like, just like he found this cave here, that he can just use he can sense one source of dark energy. He can actually sense like some more pretty far off in the distance, but there's one that he can sense is much closer in the direction these tracks were going. So you at this point kind of have like a sonar or a radar for what the closest
We have a
source.
waypoint.
Yeah, you have a waypoint. You have
okay.
you got the Skyrim
We have
quest. The tracker is on the map, and you just need to follow that.
Cool.
So we put Matt the tank out in front of us and let him walk a good 10 feet in front of us, and we just follow him.
What do we get your AC to? 21 or something?
20, 25.
Oh wow!
Dang.
Yeah,
he's
I
got
can
me.
take it. Don't worry.
When he showed me his character sheet, it had 18 down.
Yeah,
Oh,
we did some work.
that was not going to be good enough.
So
I walk on forward, confidently as hell.
Well, I will walk right behind him.
before you guys start walking, one remembrance is it's actually slightly. It's not like late in the day, but let's say it's getting to be late afternoon or even early evening, and that you guys went through a few battles. I don't know how you guys all are on spells, abilities, and hit points.
I'm like half. Yeah, at least half. Yeah, like halfway through my spells.
I've used a couple spells here and there, but I think I still have plenty.
Okay, so
I mean, Kren's down 16 hit points, and I'm down 0.
okay, then Sohana says, "Yeah, we can travel until it gets to be darker, and then we'll need to find a safe place to camp."
Seems wise.
Well, I'm glad we have you along to tell us when we need to make camp.
It's simple when it gets dark.
Yeah,
Oh, that is pretty simple.
The wisdom of the
You know,
elves, my
only-
friends.
I thought I was pretty good at sarcasm. Am I not very good at it? Or do elves just have a different version of sarcasm? Only I'm gonna need to know these sorts of things.
It. I mean, it's like sarcasm with most people. Not everyone always catches it.
They might be bad at hearing it because their ears don't work good.
That's not how that
Listen,
works.
they did not have the reflexes to catch it.
Reflexes
it's
have
over my
nothing to
head.
do with this.
I
I'm
would
not sure
think
why
it.
you thought it did.
I would catch it.
So as you guys continue going, you guys being not too far north yet into the, I need to come up with an interesting name for these lands north of the barrier. I haven't done that yet, but
The Northlands.
the
I mean, the
Northlands.
Wildlands seems pretty good actually.
Okay, we'll go with Wildlands. So as you guys aren't like terribly north of the Wildlands, the path that Koru has you guys on is, mostly east, but it's a little north. So you guys are venturing further into the Wildlands. So you guys haven't seen like probably minus the DR of the red caps, the worst creatures that you have seen are the weaver worms. But as you guys get more north, both Koru and Sahona know that the creatures of this land, of the wildlands, are going to get stronger and more dangerous.
I hope so.
And with Koru and Sahona's set of skills, you guys are able to travel until it's time to set up a camp. And so you guys find a good location. You guys set up a camp. You guys probably make a watch list, but you guys have a uneventful night.
Cool.
And you continue on the next morning after preparing your spells for the day. And Koru continues to lead on like he was the day before. You guys, yes?
Oh no
Matt?
no no! I was just saying. I know the way. Yeah, it was confusing. I know.
Okay.
Ah.
So eventually, though, as you guys are traveling on this new day, you actually start to see the forest change. The trees themselves become more densely packed, and they become. I kind of want to use the words. They look sicker, but like they're healthy trees. It's just they look darker. They look a little more twisted.
Gnarled.
They look gnarled, yes. And so, Koru, since you've been in these lands for a while, you know that just whatever forces are working in the wildlands can just have effects on different pockets of trees.
Hmm.
And for, cube miles and miles, like you just have this one pocket that like is blighted, or this or is perfectly healthy forest, or just becomes this really dark, gnarled, or turns into swampland as whatever forces just take a hold of the forest itself.
Hmm.
And as you've been traveling and the trees have not been dense enough to stop the sunlight from coming down, this new segment of forest basically blocks most sunlight. So you guys actually need to cast light spells in order to see in this new segment.
All right.
No, I'm good.
Because
All right, you do.
Cormier's the only one with dark vision, right?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know.
So everyone give me perception checks as you're moving forward.
Ooh.
Wow. Some smashing
Ooh.
perception checks right there.
I rolled a 19.
I didn't see anything.
So
Gotta love the dice roller.
everyone but Cecil, as they're looking around the forest and into the trees, you guys actually start seeing spider webs. In the tree lines, making you think that this is an area that may have creatures that use webbing. And the further that you guys are getting into this new segment of the forest, the more webs that you're seeing.
I hate spiders.
So
Oh, it's
we'll go
okay. Maybe they're not spiders. Maybe they're just other creatures that have mutated to use webbing.
I really hope so.
Is that better?
I don't
yes.
think so.
What if
So
they're like
let
spider
me
pigs?
get you guys onto.
This pork is a bit stringy.
Hey,
So I'm just getting you guys out here, and you guys can arrange yourselves as you see fit. Okay. So put yourself in whatever marching order you think you would be in right now.
Oh, I can't control my dude.
I thought I gave your dude everyone control of your dude. Let me recheck this. I'm sorry. Oh wait, I did do that for the token itself, right?
Oh, so which way is the front and which way is the back?
I guess actually you guys would
Okay.
be coming from more like this corner down here. So let me. So whereas the path that Koru is sensing is like northeast right now, the trail into this clearing kind of led north, and uh, he would probably lead you more towards the east. And pretend like there's more trees here to give it the description that I gave it.
Okay.
So yeah, arrange your guys' selves into a marching order.
Hmm.
And then I don't know why Poshment and Kren's creatures have less hit points, but it's a new day, so you guys probably max out your hit points.
Because that's what the hit points
Sure.
are at when they save their tokens.
Good job. That is the exact reason.
And then at this point, everyone roll me a second set of Perceptione checks.
Fun.
Ha! 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 I didn't notice.
Shit.
No, you did not notice. That's for sure.
So Cormier got a 1 and Only got a 1.
Mm-hmm.
25.
But
got it.
only's one's actually a 1.
I got a 2.
A 1, 1, and a 2 on these checks. Okay, let me. So, where is it?
It's okay, we're good at this game.
We
Oh,
are
we're
actually fairly
fine at
good at
this
this
game.
game. The dice roller on this website, however.
I have
Doesn't
never
want
once
us.
said that I'm good at this game, and I'm going to go ahead and stick with that.
I'm going to go ahead and say that if there's one thing that I'm good at in this world, because there's not a lot, it's going to be this.
I'm gonna say game.
Okay, so see who got the 27. Poshment and Cecil.
Not
See-
Cecil. Cecil got a 7.
What?
Oh, Poshment and
Yeah.
Koru
Or
actually see that there's
Parchment
a
and the man who had 16.
spider hanging out there.
uh-oh.
There is a spider here,
Ah.
and there is a spider there.
Ugh.
So we're going to roll for initiative.
Let's just hope they're not hungry.
Roll, Rick, roll.
As we
And
roll
then-
initiative, I think they're.
We will give Poshment and Koru a time in the surprise round because they noticed bad goose. And then Matt, once you roll, you can actually directly on this turn tracker that you should see on your screen, you can just say what your initiative is in there.
Yeah, it's not letting me. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait. Did I just press enter? Oh, there we go. Yeah,
Mhm.
weird.
That's not weird. It's nice.
That is nice.
It allows me to not have to do it.
Okay.
Okay. And then sort descending. All right. So, Koru, you got the 24?
Yeah.
So you go first, and you see those 3 spiders,
Mm-hmm.
one of which is very close to you, and the other 2 which are very far.
Okay. I am going to.
And oh, I'm sorry, it's a surprise round, so you get 1 action, which is either a move or a standard.
Oh, okay. Wild shape.
All right, so use one of your
Into a bird.
2 wild shapes for the day.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. That's your
Into a
turn.
bird.
Only doesn't
Yeah,
do
and
a
I
surprise
have,
round.
I have Naomi too. Like that. Does she get a surprise round too, or no?
Yeah, she acts on your turn.
Oh, okay. So she's gonna move. Is there like a token for her or something like that?
Oh, I should grab a token for her.
I didn't even think about it. Um.
Verb.
Oh, cool. Verb.
And then let me make
She.
this so you guys can affect this.
Thank you. She is. I think she's just gonna move. She has a. What's her fly speed?
80.
Yeah. So she can go quite a ways. I think. Are the spiders hanging?
They're in the trees, yes.
Okay.
In webbings.
So she, since she doesn't get a full round action, I think she's just going to move. Let's say here for now, and that'll be my turn.
Oh, so she went to the left. Okay, perfect. So
Yeah.
Oni doesn't get a surprise round. So now it is the first set of the spiders, which are smaller than the other ones. So he will move there. And then you guys see two more spiders come out of the
Oh, yikes.
trees.
Mm.
And that'll be their turn. So Hona doesn't act in surprise. Oh, wait. Okay. And then for the bigger spiders, one more pops out. And he has a move speed of, yes, quite.
Question. Which one
Yes.
of those goes first? Because I have a 3 dex, or +3 dex, and we've both got
Oh.
11.
I'm sorry, you probably go first. Oh no, they got a 4 initiative modifier. Is 3?
Well, my initiative modifier is 4.
Okay, then I'll have you go first.
Okay. Well, okay. So unfortunately, and so because it's a surprise round, I can't swift action, right? It's just a standard or a move.
No, I think actually you probably can swift action, Brock.
It's you get one action. So if you want to use it as a swift action, that's normally how it says. I believe it says you get one action. Yeah.
Oh, so it's not like a move and a swift or a move and a standard?
I mean, I don't know when the last time I looked at the specific where he was. But I
Because
think
there's a
that's-
spider right in front of my face, and I'd really rather there wasn't while I was casting a spell. But
Oh,
A standard
so
or a move, nothing else.
you can also take free actions, but yeah, standard or move.
Swift, yeah. Swift actions are not free action. You can be like, spiders.
let me just double check something real quick.
Go for it.
Get a.
I feel like such a fool the entire time we've been doing roll 20 on the table. We haven't been using the turn order.
Yeah, that is kind of funny.
I'm glad we remembered it because I never want to keep track of turn order any other way.
I
It's
just usually
so-
have a Word document that is the same thing that just doesn't rotate out.
Yeah, I mean, I have an Excel document in my computer also that I would use beforehand, but I think this just helps. Everyone can see the turn order. They know when their turn is in the order and if it's coming up. I don't really think it's that huge of a deal knowing what the monster's initiatives are.
Okay. So, with all that in mind, so I'm not going to be able to move away, so I'm just going to cast my spell defensively.
Okay.
So I will cast Bless. That should be an easy enough one for me to cast defensively.
17.
To yourself.
Yeah.
Thank you, Spencer.
Bless up, fam.
7 plus. So plus 13. Okay. I have blessed the
Crushed it.
party.
All right.
Sweet.
So for Matt, you have, and your bird. I believe your bird's close enough. You have a +1 morale bonus to your attack rolls and to your saves versus fear. All right, and that's Poshman's turn.
Yes, sir.
All right, so next up to finish off the surprise round, we have the big spoders. He'll move 30 feet closer, and he'll move 30 feet closer. All right, so Core, we're back up to you for your normal first turn. Did your headphones die again? That'd be highly inconvenient as it's your turn.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh,
Can you
we
hear
can
me?
hear you.
Oh, nice. There we go. Yeah, headphones are being lame. Sorry, guys. All right, so I am going to. Okay, so I'm gonna cast Entangle. So if this boy right here could give me a reflex save, that would be lovely.
Which one? I'm sorry. Can you ping again?
The one that's almost between the two logs. This guy.
Okay. And what am I aiming for in this reflex save?
You are aiming for. This is a level.
I believe knowing what it is before I roll helps me pass all saves that you guys
17.
do.
Well, that means you should. Oh, too late.
So Matt, you realize how big of an area Entangle is, right?
Yeah, like
No.
40-foot radius, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just want these boys to not be able to get through.
So Brock's saying if you cast it probably somewhere like right here, all 3 spiders can be hit, is what I'm guessing he's saying.
And not us.
All 3?
It's a 40
Well,
foot
oh, yeah.
radius.
Brandon,
Oh,
can you
God,
put down a
that's bigger than I
token and
thought.
put a 40-foot radius so he can see the effect of the spell?
Yes.
Yep, no, you're right. You're totally right. Yeah.
Just so you can visualize it. Can you see the yellow circle by us?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, yeah, okay. So I'm gonna place it here, right there, on that square. Yeah, exactly. Wherever that ping, exactly.
I'm helping.
Yay.
Everybody's helping.
And then
Everybody's
it's a
doing
40-foot
it.
aura.
Yay!
Right there. So if all those boys want to give me a reflex save, DC 17.
So is that where you want it, Matt, or do you want it more to the top left, right, bottom?
Right there's good because I think that gets all of them, doesn't it?
Okay.
Yeah.
And can we get a 40-foot aura? Because I think it's difficult terrain, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult terrain.
Oh, are you guys not seeing that?
Nope.
No. You have to give us
No.
access to see the aura.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right. So on their turn, Matt, you will know if it had effect or not.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
All
yeah,
right.
and basically they're just entangled if they don't. So now Naomi is going to move over to this boy, and she's gonna attack with a nice. So I forget in Pathfinder, if you move, you only get 1 attack.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's going to claw that boy.
Yeah.
Give me an
All
attack
right.
roll, my dude.
This 17.
So did you want to make it a charge action from Naomi, giving +2 to the attack roll, but -2 to AC, or did you just want to move up there and then attack?
Move up and attack.
You have bless, so you hit.
Okay, cool.
So
So
roll for
that
damage.
is 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Slashing.
Perfect.
That's my turn.
Alrighty, so we'll move to Oni Curious.
Plugging in headphones for a sec.
So I want to go. And what is the range on that spot? I didn't think to look at that. I don't think it's too terribly far. Yeah, it is close. So I will just pluck this closest boy with a DC, we'll say 16.
What are you casting?
Mind Thrust 1.
Maybe you are.
Are these
Oh, vermin.
okay? Do these seem like regular? Oh, vermin. You're right.
Yeah.
Spiders. are
You
vermin.
and mind affecting and creatures that are immune to you.
I will shoot it with the magic missile.
And then I realized that I never,
Knowledge check.
Ooh, that's 4.
you guys never knowledge checked, yeah, and I never showed you the pictures.
Oh, it's an assassin spider.
So you magic
Oh,
missile
the
too?
pictures.
So I'll magic missile it.
Yeah, I never found specific pictures to go with the spiders. Spiders picked interesting looking spiders. So 16 damage to the one next to Poshment.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll be churn.
That'll be turn. The knowledge bot isn't going to roll any knowledge
my-
checks, just to clarify. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to.
By the way, everybody, is it
33,
just me
nature.
who thought that 5 foot steps were a swift action, or did y'all think that they were swift actions also?
I thought they were
I
swift
thought they were
actions.
swift actions.
They are free action. Turns out.
Oh,
Oh. Wonder when that changed.
Interesting.
Because as
Yeah.
we have definitely figured out, rules change every once in a while.
huh.
Yeah, I was just doing some digging, trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do in surprise rounds. Turns out, 5 foot step, free action.
Oh, good to know.
You just
Pop.
you just can't use it on any other turn where you move any other amount of distance.
Good to know.
So, on your knowledge check for the spiders, you know that they have, dark vision, tremor sense, 60 feet both. They have vermin traits, which include immunity to mind affecting effects.
the fun one.
They
I
both
was
have
so confused.
about.
My chat didn't scroll, and I saw Only's roll way, way up. That was a 10. And I was like, holy shit, he's getting so much info.
Oh, you got a 33, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to scroll all the way down.
So they both have the ability to, or maybe, so the big one has the ability to shoot off a web that it doesn't specifically list, but I imagine it's a DC 22 to not get caught by the web as a reflex. And then you probably need to break out of it. Huh. And then the other one, the assassin spider, if he bites you, he can grapple you, and he can impale you. And a creature grappled by an assassin spider becomes impaled by its mandible. You are stuck in place 10 feet from the assassin spider, and you cannot move closer or further without escaping the grapple. And then,
Brandon, just so you know,
yes,
I'm assuming these all have the web ability, which is listed under the Universal Monster Rules.
thank you. I actually don't see the web ability in the assassin spider, but for the larger one, which is the monstrous funnel web spider, it has the web ability.
Yeah. It should be, if you can click if it's hyperlinked, or if you just go to the Universal Monster Rules and look for web.
Okay. I'll have to do that. And then also, once impaled, a successful grapple check to pin an impaled victim allows an assassin spider to lift its prey into the air, holding it aloft. A suspended creature suffers a -4 penalty to escape the grapple. And they can only suspend creatures weighing less than its maximum load of 1,200 pounds.
Oh no.
Oh,
And
roll
then-
safe then.
Both have poisons, the larger spider having a worse poison, but they both do strength damage with a frequency of 1 per round. And that's the Spoders. So that being said, it'll be the assassin spider's turn first. So for the entangle, it's difficult terrain. So having their speed, and then what is it to break out of the entangle? Is it a strength check or is it?
Entangle.
Entangle Pathfinder.
Please hold. Please hold. I just added you.
It's a strength check or an escape artist check.
And then
Yeah.
it's a DC 17 of Matt's check.
Yeah. DC
Yeah.
equal to the DC of the spell.
Yeah, is the DC of the spell. Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep, yep,
So this
And it is a
front
move action to break free.
right here, he is stuck. So he will
Good.
attempt a strength check to break out.
Bring it on. Bet you won't.
And he does.
Damn it.
So he will break out, and then he will. Oh wait,
It's a move action to break.
1,
isn't it?
2. Yeah, but you can do a double move in a turn,
still
so I
move,
can
yeah.
break out as a move action and then do my regular move.
That makes
So
sense.
then that's
Which isn't
1,
it
2,
is difficult terrain, so
3,
you
4,
did slow him down.
5, 6, and then this guy was never captured. So 1,
Wow.
2,
He has a
3,
move speed
4.
of 60?
5, 6. No, I just moved him 3 forward.
You, oh, okay. I just heard you say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I was like, holy shit.
And then he double move 1, 2,
That's a speedy boy.
3, 4, 5, 6. This one will 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1 to climb down. 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he, the one on the right, runs, and then he just kind of clambers down that little cliff with his climb speed and doesn't break his stride at all, and he continues on moving. And then the one that's standing by Poshment will go ahead and he'll make a strike at Poshment.
Oh, you know that makes sense.
Rude.
Rude.
Alright.
So
Give me a
Poshment,
word.
with your
Why
AC
would he
again?
attack our tank?
That is my job, Cecil. No, I 23 AC. Hit that
So
second number.
the awful news is that he completely missed you.
Oh, that is fantastic news.
I know that we are all broken up by the fact that Poshment lives another round.
Only
And
the
then-
knife ears are sad.
They're mean.
From there, we will move to Sahona. She will sidestep over here and she will take shots at this spider coming up. Oh no, dropping dice. Like a fool.
Like a fool.
You foolish fool who fools foolishly.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You're rolling
Foolishly.
physical dice? I call BS.
As the DM, I am. And so she
Because
fires.
he wants to actually hit us.
Well, this is your NPC. So
You
right
should
now,
use the hide. You should use the secret roll function of the chat like a man.
there's a secret roll function of the chat.
Yeah.
Like a
the
man.
You can do like a. I think it's. Like you can do chat specifically just so just the GM can see it.
Oh, I don't know how to do that. How do you do that? I'm completely willing to do it. I just /GM roll.
Yeah. So this
Oh, okay.
way, you as the GM would be the only one who can see the rolls, and you're also using the dice roller like the rest of us plebes.
Oh, I actually have to type in the word roll, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, not plus 23, you doofus, but I can math in my head. All right, so she fires off 3 volleys, and she hits 2 of them.
Yay.
Now, what would be cool is if we all had like dice trays with cameras up atop for a top
That
view.
would be sick.
Yes,
That would be so awesome.
gold.
But seeing as I don't even have one to show my pretty face,
I've
I'm a
thought
little
that,
behind the ball on that one.
I thought that GCP should get on that.
Camera for dice trays.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the next Patreon goal.
That would be cool, huh?
Grant clearly needs one.
Yes, she does.
I don't know about the
Love
rest.
to see Grant. All right, so that's so cool. Thanks for letting me know that, Mitch. I'll totally use that.
Oh yeah, no problem, man.
So she fires 3 volleys, and her first volley and her third volley hit. You see that she does some pretty good damage to the spider, but that it's still trucking. And then it is the infallible Poshman's turn.
Oof, man, I wouldn't go that far. That's a lot of shoes to fill. But I'm gonna go ahead and 5 foot step away from the spider. Just try to hit him. And I'll go ahead and cast prayer.
So that's a sacred or luck bonus.
It is going to be
When I call your name,
a luck
it's
bonus.
like a little prayer.
Good stacking. So that's plus
I
1 or
will
2 to
praise you.
attack
So
rolls.
that's +1 to attack rolls, and weapon damage rolls, and saves, and skill checks. And then it'll be -1 to the 2 spiders that are close by, because I think they're both within 40 feet of me.
Yes.
Yeah. So this spider and this spider have -1 to all attack rolls, damage, saves, and skill checks.
And between morale and bless, you all have +2 to attacks and +1 to damage.
Correct.
Awesome. Is there anything else you can do in your turn?
No, sir. That is all.
Alrighty. So then we will move on with the initiative.
Initiative.
Moving on to the big boys. So this spider that was in the entangle is caught, so he will do a strength check to try to break out. And he crushes it.
Damn it.
So he will, get back to this. I think you're in that square. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he is almost out of the entangle, but not quite. And this guy here, I'll just ruler this shit. We'll go there, and then Pathfinder web. No, not the spell. Damn it. You say under general monster abilities, Austin?
It was monster.
Oh, universal monster rules.
Yeah, that's where all the special abilities are for all monsters. And you control F for web.
So it's maximum range of 50 feet with a range increment of 10. So that means every 10 feet it gets harder to hit?
Yeah,
Okay. So he will be forced to double move then.
unless
because
your monster says otherwise.
It just says the check, the DC, and the hit point of the web. So it does not say otherwise. So it'll move there. And that will be my 2 Spilders' turns. And then that is Cecil, or who's that?
Yes.
Joking, right?
Yep,
What are you-
that's
what are you-
Cecil.
What are you up to?
Okay, and I can step through Poshman's square.
You can step through Poshman Square, but cannot charge through Poshman Square.
Perfect. I'm going to step in there, and then I will attempt to
Show the
whack a
spider
do.
who's boss.
That's the idea here. All right. Wow. That's not happening. Moving on. That's our third one so far this session.
I'm very sorry to hear that. It's very hard for you to miss the smaller spiders.
Yeah.
You have a 15% chance to miss the smaller spider. No, a 10% chance to miss the smaller spiders.
Damn.
We will go to Cormier.
Cormer will get on Kren, and then Kren will fly up 40 feet. Turn.
Yeah, so you have plenty of room as Cormier and Kren to fly around. So because this map is pretty sparse on trees, I'm gonna say that like there are trees that are super tall that are way up there in the blocking with canopy, but the trees that you see on the map are much smaller trees that do provide forest floor for you. So you have plenty of room to fly in this fight.
Awesome.
And we go to Koru.
Alrighty. Koru is going to cast a spell. Well, he's going to fly 20 feet up, first of all, in his eagle form.
Mm-hmm.
And he is going to cast Aggressive Thundercloud, and he's going to cast it. It's a 5-foot diameter sphere, and he's going to cast it right where this guy is, right here on the spider between the two logs. See where I'm thinking there?
Well, okay, yes.
Yeah. So he's right there. And he needs to give me a reflex save. DC 18? 18.
Oh wait, I'm supposed to use the dice roller, not roll my die, which literally rolled a 20. Oh, okay. So on a failed save,
He takes 3d6 points of lightning damage, electricity damage.
okay. You notice that the spider does not take any electricity damage from the cloud.
Did he pass his save?
Yes.
Son of a bitch. Oh man.
Even my
Coro's really
GM
upset.
dice roller gives me 17s. It knows what it's supposed to do.
Damn it. Okay. In that case,
Rigged.
Koru's really upset by this. I don't
I'm
understand. That usually works.
I'm going to kill
And then-
Koru in his first episode. That is
Don't
my
you
goal.
dare. I love
Do
Koru.
it. Fucking do it.
And then Naomi is going to attack that spider there with a 16.
Is that with the plus to the morale and the prayer spell?
No.
So you hit.
Ah, right on. Okay. So
So roll me your damage, but add +1 to it because of the prayer spell.
excellent. 6 points of damage.
See what a benevolent DM I am.
Oh wait, so then she gets 3 attacks. I'm sorry. She gets 2 claws and a bite.
So make all of your attack rolls at 2 higher
Okay.
because of the spells that Poshment has helped buff you with.
19 hits, right?
That'll hit.
Awesome. I'll do the second claw now.
And I
That's
see
another 1 for
Cormier
that.
is planning out his next target.
Yeah.
Another 3 points of damage from the claw.
Nice.
And then the bite. 26 hits.
Crushed it.
Crushed it. That's just a d4 plus 2. 3 points of damage.
Matt, I have good news for you.
Yeah?
You want to hear what it is?
Did I kill the spider?
The spider's still standing.
Ah, fuck you.
You get to attack it more next turn. That's good news, right?
That is good
That's
news.
good. That's good news. That is good
It would
news.
be great news if we didn't know there were still more spiders to hit. But like
Oh.
There's lots
at
more
this
spiders.
point, like you're not allowing him to attack the other spiders yet, which is kind of rude.
Yeah, fucking
I'm
lightning
sorry.
didn't work.
A good DM would let this monster die because I feel like it's been hit enough, and allow him to move over to the next spider to proceed.
Yeah,
That would be
good
way
DM.
more fun. That'd be way more fun.
Fucking way more fun. All right, I got an idea.
Okay. Is your turn over?
Yes, that's my turn.
Okay. So I'm going to. This is the thundercloud, so it does grant him 20%
Cover.
concealment.
Yeah.
Um.
It's only a 5-foot diameter, so it's only like 1 5-foot square. It's not that big.
Oh, I saw 20-foot move speed. Okay, my apologies.
No. Yeah.
But you have the ability to move it, so you should
Yeah.
have control. So on your next turn, if you want to move it, you can.
Okay. Cool.
All right, Olney, what doth thou have for us?
I will shoot another magic missile at the one near us. See if I can.
Brandon, it's a
kill it.
5-foot diameter, not radius. It's a single square. Aggressive Thunderclap is the electric version of Flaming Sphere.
Brock, I have good news for you.
Yay!
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Gonna back up a little bit to there. Okay, it's my turn.
Is this a secret you don't want to tell everyone else, Mitch? Because I'm not sure what you're
Oh
talking about.
no, I was just I didn't want it to get in the way of everything that was going on, so I figured I'd just say it there.
Whatever.
But I
it
took the
is.
feat. It's a brilliant planner feat.
And how does that? What does that do? It sounds interesting.
So it says you can prepare for future contingencies without defining what those preparations are until they are relevant. As part of this preparation, while in a settlement for at least 24 hours, you can take 8 hours and spend up to 50 gold pieces per character level, which becomes your brilliant plan fund. And then once per day, you can take 10 minutes to enact a brilliant plan, withdrawing an item that would have been available in a settlement you visited, or procuring a mundane service that your character planned ahead of time.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
Awesome.
I'm totally down for brilliant plans happening in our game.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you.
All right, Olney, so you have cast a second magic missile, and you have downed the spider that was in front of Cecil.
And I backed up and ended my turn.
You know, the only target that Cecil had a good shot at hitting this turn, so now he has to like move, but that's fine, you know.
It's okay. My primary purpose was to get between the spider and squishy people. Mission was accomplished. See? The spider's obliging
See,
me.
now he can focus on the ones that aren't almost dead.
Yeah.
Since
All
he
right,
has
so
more damage and attacks, probably.
Matt, I don't know if you have our chat log up for Twitch, but Fiery Pup says hi, and she's glad that you could join us today.
Oh, nice. Hi. What's up? I don't have it up, but hi.
Glad to have his face around.
Yeah. Thanks for
It's
Alright.
a nice face.
So is that Koru or is that Olney? That the spider
that?
walked up to. Oh, that's Koru, so he's in the air, so the spider can't hit.
I am
So
20
he would
feet
have
up.
gone one more square, and he will go to do an attack at Cecil, just as Cecil planned.
It's all
And here I thought
part of the
spiders
plan.
had reach.
Ah.
They do.
Well, then they
They
could
have
block
10
flying creatures.
Oh. Well, you're a dickwad, but thank you for reminding me they have reach.
Oof.
Do you not think that as large creatures they had reach?
What reach? How much reach?
Oh, well, they
Can't
have
read.
10-foot space. So from here, this spider can hit Cecil and Poshment.
Oh. How tall is he?
I don't think it gives me a height of the spider, but if you're like 20 or so feet in the air,
He probably can't hit me.
you're probably just barely out of his reach.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Unless he's 10 feet tall, in which case, fuck.
So this spider, Cecil, does a mad dash straight at you,
Mm.
but rolls a 2 on the die, so whiffs and completely misses you.
Oh, good.
I don't even bother putting my shield up. I just kind of sidestep.
You're like, bitch.
What did you
So-
think that was going to get you?
So Hona will go ahead and fire a volley at the further spider. I can do her rolls in front of you guys. Oh,
Alrighty then.
she crits that one. Oops. She hits that one. And she, with the prayer and the morale, will hit the third one. You don't multiply the multi-shot, just the one arrow, correct?
Yeah.
Yarb.
So as she fires her volley, her first arrow obliterates the monster, but for good measure, the other 2 arrows hit.
Hell yeah.
All right, Poshment. So a spider charged and is attacking your comrade directly next to you. What do you do?
I am going to defensively cast the spell Sanctuary on myself.
Defense.
I got it.
Yeah.
And then if I'm moving diagonally and it's right next to 2 monsters, can I do that? As long as I'm not technically going through their square?
So the monster to your right's dead. I just didn't delete the token.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
sure
Never
which
mind.
one has the turn order, and I didn't want to. Oh, and that one literally has the turn order. I want to like delete them off the tracker.
Okay. No, that makes sense. Okay, so I just didn't see the X. My bad. In that case, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that should provoke. I need a will save.
Does Sanctuary require mind affecting?
Nope, it is not a mind affecting spell.
Perfect. So its will save is. And what am I aiming for?
A number. No, 17. 17 is what you're looking for.
All right. Well, he has completely missed, so therefore he cannot attack you.
Correct. And that attack of opportunity is wasted.
It's good to hear, I guess.
For, like, us, not for you. I'm sorry.
I'll get over it.
Are you sure?
No.
Okay. Well, we can talk after session. You can talk all about it.
I'd appreciate it if you quit using the spell Sanctuary in such effectiveness. It really makes it harder for me to kill Matt's character this session.
It's okay. I only also position myself to give flanking to the team.
Not gonna happen.
Is that
That's
a
all.
challenge?
It's
Or
fine.
even.
Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to add more monsters to the next combat so I can take out both Koru and Poshmint.
Dang.
Good luck. I've only been taken out once in this campaign.
Once I'll do it again.
Have heart.
I
All right,
feel
does
like I basically took myself out the first time.
Yeah.
You were like pulling out your own chair, opening the door for yourself.
I am going to go ahead and chase this thing that we have all decided is a trap. But I'm going to chase it because it looks like fun.
To be fair, that Slayer should only have been one level higher than you and not two. But I figured with a party of 6 that wouldn't have been too hard, but turns out I was wrong.
It's a lot harder with a party of 1.
All right, so we'll move on
Party
to
size doesn't matter if it's round number 1.
So he will do 1, 2 to get out of the difficult terrain. 1, 2, 3, 4 for his regular movement. Cannot web anyone, so he will continue moving forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Here come the biggins.
And I'm just going to.
Beans.
He can go like that. There. Okay. That will conclude Biggin's turns. Now, Cecil, you have a spider that just charged straight at you, lost control of its attack in the charge, and completely missed.
I step up. And I'm gonna smack a do. Is Poshment flanking?
Poshment is flanking. So now with the 2 spells that Poshment's cast and the flanking bonus, you have a +4 to your attack.
Heck yeah.
Seventh level buffers, yo.
I am a fan.
This is basically how my
I'm
Bard
very
and
much a
Brock's game will be. Just buffing and then providing flanking for Mitch.
Much appreciated.
That's 31.
That'll hit. Roll me some damage.
Hold up, I got a second attack, buddy. And 24.
That'll do it.
Yay! Important things. Okay, D plus 6. Yeah. No. Oop.
Looks like a very dead spider.
24. Boom.
It
We
had
got
3 hit points left.
it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it.
We got
All
it.
right. So, which one does Cormier decide to kill this round?
Get him.
All of them.
The
Impressive.
last little guy.
Oh, you're just nuking the little guy. Okay.
I don't have enough speed. The map is huge. The fly speed required to go past any of them would cap out over 200. Because you have to go down, hit them, and then go back up, and going up costs double movement.
Oh, okay. I
Very
just
angle.
remember it seemed like you had a billion move when you nuked the Weaver Worm.
Because the Weaver Worm map was tiny.
Oh, I literally thought it'd be better for you to have bigger maps. So I did make some bigger maps because I thought it'd be better for you, but I guess I was wrong.
Medium size, I guess.
So the 25 by 25 is good for you charging?
Yeah, that's plenty.
Okay.
Fucking huge.
I'll remember that then in the
Huge.
future.
Because in a straight line, not including like dipping down and going back up, I could theoretically go 32 squares. Because then there is the dipping down and the coming back up to stay at my height.
Oh, okay.
Dip, potato chip.
All right, so a power attack, chargy flyby boy thing, zoom zoom gagoom goom is +17.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Is he
So
dead?
this, well, I was literally gonna say, so this spider only has 39 hit points. Can you not kill him in this charge?
Yes.
The answer
Yes, I could.
is if you rolled minimum.
Boromir identifies as an 810 warthog.
Cormier
Squish.
identifies as having some of the lowest DPR of any characters I've ever built.
He's just here. Impacts. I think we got him.
We got him, boys.
I think so.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Moving right along, we are back up to Koru. All of the smaller spiders around you are downed, and the two big spiders, because of this gigantic map, have finally closed the distance.
Okay, so Koru, just double checking if I can do this. I think I can. Yes, okay. So he's gonna fly on over to this boy. Right there.
Mm-hmm.
And he he's gonna be like, usually I don't do this because I'm in the forest, but lightning's not working, so sorry. And he is gonna cast an amazing spell called Fire Sneeze, where basically he just starts sneezing and like fire starts shooting out of his nose. So this dude needs to make a DC 18 reflex save for me.
DC 18 reflex.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I have a roller I'm supposed to use. I miss my physical clicky clacky dices. Can't wait till we get back together so we can do that.
I know, I miss clicky clacky.
Yeah.
Dice.
They just feel so nice to like pick it up and roll.
I know.
All right. So what happens if he fails, and what happens if he succeeds?
So if he fails, he takes. Okay, I rolled low. So he takes 6 points of damage if he fails. If he succeeds, it's half. And then if he fails, he also has to roll a fortitude save now.
Same DC?
No, it's going to be a little less. DC 12.
Okay. And what happens if he fails / passes the fortitude save?
If he fails, he's knocked prone. But if he succeeds, nothing happens.
So
His sneeze is so powerful.
That's the thing. He's knocked prone by the force of the sneeze, the wind.
You see him take the full damage of the fire, but he remains firm in his stance.
Awesome. So, and then Naomi is going to fly right next to him, right there, and make an attack with her claw. And do I still get the +2 to attack?
Yes, those are spells that Poshman has cast that are still into effect.
Excellent. So 23, that hits, I'm assuming. Or does 23 hit?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And that's a 3 points of damage.
3 points.
Cool. And that is my turn. And if I didn't say, Naomi flies 20 feet up as well to get level. So they're both 20 feet up in the air.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that fire sneeze attack that's Koru cast on the evil Spoder has dealt damage, but did not knock him prone. And we will move on to only Kyrus's turn.
Yeah.
Do things, shoot stuffs.
Yeah. I'll go with that
Hey,
top.
what's it like playing a mind affecting character who was fighting people who are immune to mind affecting?
I'm really glad I have at least 1 or 2 spells that don't care about that, but that's about it. Yeah, so I'll magic missile that top one again that he just hit. Boop. For 14. Okay. And that'll be it.
Alrighty, so we will skip the small spiders because they're all down.
Bleh.
and we will go straight to Sahona. So I think she has to move to get a good shot, and she will do one shot at the Spider-Man guy, and she will hit for 14 damage. All right, Poshman, let's see what you got.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and run around for a little bit here. 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 50. So let's see, I think I've provoked from both of those spiders by now.
So I need 2 will saves.
2 will saves.
Not 1d0, 1d20, you silly thing. What am I aiming for?
17.
All right. So you get 2 attacks on you.
Oh, good.
Oops. Okay, that's 1 confirmed critical.
Oh, that's fine. It's just 1.
And the other one is also a hit.
Okay.
So you will need 2 fortitude saves.
Oh, I'm great at those.
Okay. So we'll
How
start
did you
off with
teach?
you take 35 from the critical hit and 20 from the regular hit.
So a total of 55?
Yeah.
Yep.
Ow.
I'm at negative 10.
Oh,
Yep. His health is right there at 45. And then he needs 2 fort saves? Oh, fucking Christ. You thought you were killing Matt today? Haha.
and
Oh, negative 10 is an interesting number, by the way.
Is that your con score?
Maybe.
Oh,
oh,
congrats, Brandon.
I said I'm going
Hey,
after
whoa.
today.
Don't you dare give that to Brandon. I believe I did that my own self. Thank you very much.
Well, then I won't
Um,
worry
My
about the
condolences.
Huh?
No, worry about that strength damage. When we bring his ass back, he still has it.
So you take 1 point of strength damage.
Putting his soul back into his body doesn't stop his body from withering away.
All right. We will
Whoops.
go to the spiders. So how high in the air is Kren?
40 feet.
So they're huge sized creatures. I believe that probably puts you around 30 feet away from them. And
Sure.
I'm just guesstimating. It doesn't say how tall they are. And Matt, you're 20
Well,
feet in
if you
the
go
air.
to the size.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, Matt, Austin, I messed up again. Those sources I was telling you about,
Yeah.
this one is third party also, but it doesn't say third party Pathfinder in the link. So before
Again,
today,
the links are irrelevant. Always the source.
yeah, as I said, like I've been using the monster database, which I've been able to say only bestiaries 1 through 4 and adventure paths. So that hasn't been
I
an
mean, as
issue.
long as the monsters check out, a third-party monster is the same as a custom monster, so long as you can go through and double check that nothing's just there.
Yeah, I don't know for a huge sized creature, 2d6 to an attack roll. for a bite is too much or not. A bite for medium is like 1d8, right?
I mean, it varies. It can go up that high for a huge sized creature.
I mean, if the large size is a D8, it goes up to 2d6, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, so then, okay, so its rolls are looking mostly right. Actually, to counteract your guys' 28 ACs, I had to actually add like 1 or 2 to most monsters' attack roll. But I didn't affect their ACs mostly because I don't mind you hitting them. I just want them to also hit you guys every once in a while.
So for your mathing out, a
Yes.
huge creature is usually between 16 to 32 feet. Now that end cap of 32 is for the ones that are huge, tall, like giants.
So we can round 16 down to 10 and say that you're 30 feet away. So it's.
I would not
Webbit.
round 16 down to 10.
You would not?
I'd round 16 down to 15, if anything. That way they're a 15 by 15 by 15 cube.
Okay, so then its web has 10 feet, and then 20 feet is a range increment away. Then 30 feet is a range increment away. So 35 is only 2 range increments away.
And minus 2 for 20. Yeah.
So then it's plus 12 to its ranged web attack.
So they take a minus 4 to their attack
4.
rolls for the range, and then the number they're trying to get is a 29.
And then the web is against.
Oh,
I'm trying to see if it's against your touch or your AC.
it shouldn't be against touch because that would be busted.
Okay, yeah, you're right. It's against your AC. So I'll roll this one on the thing. I literally need a 20 to hit Kren. And I did not receive it. So it misses.
Heck out of here.
It misses
Heck
Kren, but it receives no range penalties to hit Koru. So I will
Bring it
also
on.
roll this in front of you guys. And it misses Koru with its web. And that will be
Got it.
its
Oh, no.
turns. So Cecil, you have a downed Poshment in front of you. And you see the spider shooting webs at your aerial comrades.
Threats not.
Yeah,
Does Cecil intend to do about this?
I can definitely move up to there.
You could charge that spider.
Yeah, let's do it.
I think Poshment successfully soaked their
Tax of opportunity.
tax opportunity for the round.
It was my job.
It was his dying wish that they be denied.
just charging in like, not the tank.
Oh, this is very interesting for you guys to know, as Spencer is potentially drawing a second attack of opportunity. Listed under feats, guess what it says?
Combat
Combat
reflexes.
reflexes.
None.
Combat reflex.
Oh, because it's a vermin, right?
Sorry.
I've seen intelligent vermin, so
There are intelligent.
everything's
vermin, yeah.
confiscated.
So that's
everything
an
off the
extra
table. I mean, the
plus
worm that
2
walks.
charge, so plus-
I'm pretty sure the worm that walks is still a vermin that is vermin traits bullshit.
All right, 33 to hit.
You have absolutely crushed its AC of 17.
Woo. Yes.
So roll me some of that's good damage on this charge.
13 damage.
And this is the one that's with the burbs. Gotcha.
Oh, do I add damage on charge? I can't remember.
No.
No.
Just attack.
No, I didn't think it was just attack. Cool.
Yeah, the biggest thing
burbs.
is you add +2 to your attack, but in your recklessness, you get -2 to your AC.
Yes. Perfect. Just making sure there wasn't something I was missing.
All right, Cormier. As Cecil rounds his turn, what do you intend to do?
I intend to go to there.
So you charge
Hitting-
through the top spider.
hitting the top spider along the way. Do I confirm?
Oh. Oh, you would have confirmed on anything but a 1. Oh, actually, probably a 1 isn't an auto not confirm. It's a 1 an auto not confirm? Out of curiosity.
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head.
Okay.
I don't know.
I
They're
think
AC
as
7.
far as of that, so I think it's an extra. What?
So I forget, and I know that you and I had some discussion about this before. So the lance
I'm just adding an
deals-
extra iteration of damage. I'm not doing anything weird.
You're not doing double the 3d8. You're just doing another d8's worth of damage.
Well, I'm gonna look up lance to make sure it's just a times. It's a times 3, so I'll add.
Because I know, like, I was looking at that when I was building the Dragon Tamer, and there was discussion on whether you just add like another set of damage dice, or you literally do times 3 with spirited charge, and then another times 3 with a crit.
Yeah. Eh. I'm in the spirit of not breaking things. The damage does peter out towards the end of the game, but for right now, that would be insane. So I'll stick to just a measly times 5.
I think somehow, some way, we'll survive.
What?
One can hope. Get him.
So Lance does double damage on charge.
Spirited charge, the feat
And
says
then
it
you
deals
critted
triple.
it.
And then I got a crit. So it's 3
God.
weapon from the crit, and then 1 extra from Lance, and then 1 extra from Spirited. Because we're doing it that way.
Like we said, Cormier, the A10 Warthog, just
Yeah.
got him.
So
God. Wow.
it had 83 hit points left.
Ah,
So you have dropped it below 0.
Yay.
And we will go back up to Koru's turn. So
Wow.
Koru, the spider in front of you has just... Well, Austin, why don't you describe this momentous occasion?
so invigorated by the squashing of Poshman, which no one gets to do that. A blood
Nobody
curdling
squashes the
scream.
posh.
No one squashes the Posh. Cormier's orcish ferocity kind of bellows out, something that he's done all in his power to kind of keep pushed way, way down. And his roar is echoed by that of Kren's as they barrel down in a dive bomb straight at this tunnel web spider, shoving his lance into the faceplate of the spider right in between all of its eyes with such force that it shears out the other side and cracks off the top of his head so that his arm goes all the way through.
Damn.
And he ends up here.
All
This
right.
beautiful shower of green blood.
So,
Bleh.
Koru, I imagine that you actually get a little bit of blood splatter on you as the lance just eviscerates the spider in the fashion of which Austin just described. And you probably feel a little bit of the gust of wind as this large-sized rock flies past you.
Heck, I'm pretty sure I feel that.
There is a dead spider in front of you. There is one spider remaining, and there is a downed comrade in front of that spider. What do you do?
Well, like I'm still sneezing fire, so and I totally planned on to keep doing that.
Do it. Keep
But like
sneezing.
now
That's
that
a
this
lot of
guy's,
sneezes.
but I can't take a full round action, so I got to stop the spell. Otherwise, I'm
Just-
totally gonna keep sneezing on this guy.
Just keep
But
sneezing.
because I can't move if I keep sneezing.
Yes, you
Just
can.
keep sneezing.
Sneezing is a standard action.
Um,
So you could
You must
move up to
sneeze
the
each
next
round.
spider and then continue to sneeze on them.
Do it.
Which just sounds
oh,
hysterical,
full
by
round
the way.
actions. I see what's going on. Okay, yeah, then I'll do that. Boom. I'll kind of like
Keep
through
sneezing.
sneezes, I'll be like, "Wow, that was really awesome," and I'll just keep sneezing fire, and I'll move to here.
Normally, when I sneeze multiple times in a row, I don't have any time to react to what anyone else is doing. Just time to know that my impending
Yeah.
through a sneeze is coming. But
So it's a
You know,
really
this is a-
complicated emotion.
this is a fantastical world where maybe people can talk between sneezes.
He's like, "Wow, that was really cool."
Hey man,
Like
each of these
between-
sneezes are approximately 6 seconds apart, so he's got
Yeah,
plenty of
he has
time.
time.
All right, so
So
give
he's
me
gonna
that
move and sneeze on this guy.
sweet damage.
Yeah. So I need a reflex save DC 18. If he fails, he takes 9. If he passes, he takes half.
Okay.
And then, did he fail?
He passed.
I passed. Okay. Cool. Then that's his turn. And then Naomi's gonna fly up next to him and make an attack with her claw. So that's 22.
That'll do.
That'll
Yee.
do. 8 points of damage, max damage. Boom.
But alrighty.
All right.
We will move right along in the turn order then to Olni Kiris. You have a very good vantage point of your heroic friend Cormir avenging the fall of Poshment and decimating the spider. And then you have this weird bird fire sneezing on things. What do you do?
I will keep it very simple and repetitive, as there is, even though there's so many things I could do to these things, I'm going to keep doing magic missile to the one spoder that is still spodering.
Oh, he's sputtering the shit out of things.
I noticed.
Is he though?
Spoder.
And
Okay.
yeah, that will be it for me.
Okay, so we will skip the dead spiders. They're just dead. And we will move to Sahona. She will take a 5-foot step and then do a full round action at
No.
this bad boy.
Olney's Sahona.
I almost said something.
What?
Oh. Nothing. Well, nothing important at least.
Oh, she hit everything. Good for her.
Yeah.
You go, girl.
Nope. Wait. Although it's supposed to be,
Damn,
So
that's a dead spider.
that's
Fuck.
just 31 damage, not 100 and something damage.
No,
What did
that's
she
what
do?
he
Throw the
rolled.
moon at him?
That's what he rolled. It's dead.
Take the moon. What do you want? The moon? I'll just throw a lasso and bring it down.
Literally.
You know, I could probably build that character.
I want to see it.
I wonder if someone dragging the moon out of the sky and throwing it at me would be romantic or not. I've always wondered that based off that movie quote.
I'd be pretty turned
What
on.
if that does it differ if that moon has a face and a name?
So,
Oh god.
2 days remaining.
thank you.
Dawn of the third day.
All right,
Dawn of
Poshmint.
the-
So potentially the most important role of Poshmint's life is on the line.
Why?
What? What rolls do I have to make? I'm dead.
He's
Well,
dead.
is it when you reach your native con or when you exceed it?
Reach.
Oh.
Yeah.
Moving on to the spider. There are birds flying above it, and one of them sneezing shit at it, and he doesn't like that. So he's just gonna go ahead and make a attack roll against you.
All right.
He's going to try to bite you. So he hits. So why don't you go ahead and give me a fortitude save, and I will give you some damage.
All right. 42. Okay. $14.
So you take 18 damage, and
Yep.
you take 1 strength damage. The die roller does
Great.
not like giving you strength damage.
Great. Luckily, that doesn't affect me too much.
All
It
right,
doesn't.
Cecil.
All right. Cecil.
I choose you.
Cecil's just like he's like finally just like running all out to reach an opponent, get 1 attack, and then have that opponent die, and having to run all out to reach another opponent to attack to have that opponent die.
Yeah. Second charge. Nyeom.
Roll me that sweet attack roll.
You know it.
That's sweet, sweet.
It's a sweet, sweet, sweet attack roll. Yeah.
You have crushed the attack roll. Give me some good damage.
14.
Ooh. All right. We have the duo of Cormier and Kren up next.
So I'm gonna make a very hardy roleplay decision, and I'm gonna fly by, and Kren's gonna grab Poshman's body on the way,
Oh,
and we are going to zoom it back to the Elven City as fast as an 80-foot fly speed can take us.
Yup.
oh.
About what we
Just,
expect.
as a cavalier, I have a knightly order, and I done fucked up.
Okay.
Oh, right.
All right.
My friend is dead. I fucked
Koru.
up.
So you
All right.
see the Rock nag Poshment. And
Is he Dwayne Johnson?
well, the mythical giant bird, the Rock, and not Dwayne Johnson, the Rock.
Yeah.
You know, no
okay,
one's ever seen Dwayne Johnson and The Rock in the same room.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Wait, you do
Very
all the
true.
time. Hold on.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep sneezing, man.
Bye,
It's a funny
Pop. If you
statement.
haven't left yet, I just noticed the chat.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
You're probably already
Alright.
gone.
I full screen to map that out, and I already missed it. Dang it.
Another reflex save, if you, s'il vous plaît.
If you would be so kind.
If you would be so kind. DC 18, please.
Oh, it hasn't lowered yet? I was just
No.
kidding. Give me some damage.
I was like, wait, what?
doesn't lower?
9 if he passes, or 9 if he fails.
Oh. You feel that 9 damage was very successful.
Hey, now he needs to give me a DC 12 Fortitude save.
Yeah, I can't fail that.
You can't fail that.
It cannot
that makes
fail.
sense. Giant spider. All right. So he's not knocked prone. Congratulations. And then Naomi is going to take a full round attack.
If you roll 3 critical hits, you could probably kill this spider, just to let you know.
All right, no pressure. Natural 2, so 12.
So far, you're off to a horrible start.
Horrible start. That's first claw 27.
That'll hit.
Hit. 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And then 19.
That'll hit.
Hey. Three points of damage.
Alrighty. And does that conclude your turn?
That is my turn.
Alrighty, so we move on to Olney. The spider is not looking too good. Can you finish it off?
I hope so.
Will this combat be finished?
Will this combat ever end?
Next week.
Next week on Dragon Ball Z.
Magic missile. Magic missile.
It is still standing.
Rude.
All right, so we move on to Sahona,
Get
and she kills it. She hits one,
Yeah.
so it's dead.
Yeah.
All right, so how does the party plan to proceed while Cormier is flying Poshman? Does the party plan to move on and meet him back here, or does the party plan to wait?
Well, the party, I don't think, has a way of actually contacting Cormier until he gets back.
I don't think so, no.
So there's that detail.
Hmm.
I mean, about how far away are we from the nearest settlement that he is probably taking our friend to?
So you guys have been traveling for
2 days.
well, it took you like 2 days to get up to the barrier, if I remember correctly. And then this would be like the third day.
So he flies at over double the speed.
So, and this is fairly early in the day, so he'd be back by tomorrow.
I feel like we should wait.
Yeah.
But a couple things are going to happen while you're waiting.
Cool.
First off, I'm going to need Koru to roll me 3 more fortitude saves.
Oh shit! 3 more?
3 more.
Poison.
Oh my god.
Hey, why is it the Oracle cast lesser? Oh, right.
Oh, wait.
9.
Fail.
Oh no, Koru.
Just more strength damage. Or yeah.
I don't have a lot of strength. 22. There we go.
All right, so you only take 1 more cure, 1 save, so you only take 1 more round of strength damage.
Guys, I don't feel very good.
So
Whoa,
you take
my
4
body's
more
all tingly.
strength damage. So you're at 5 strength damage in total.
5 total?
Holy
Yes.
crap.
Holy shit.
You took 1 from the first time and 4 from the second time.
Oh my god, what if I had failed again?
You gotta take another D4?
There are 4 potential instances of damage that you could have taken.
Holy shit. I only have 5 strength right now.
4.
So
If I reach 0, do I die?
No.
No. You're
you
paralyzed.
become paralyzed?
Yeah. The
Oh my
physicals
God.
paralyze you. The mentals make you officially like brain dead, and con kills you.
Wow.
I think there
Fuck.
is. I don't know if it's an actual rule, but or if it's something I just heard where if you take additional ability damage to the same ability, it'll start taking con.
Yikes. Yeah,
So-
Core's like, I don't feel very good, guys. Oh my god.
So Ona suggests that you guys find a place to camp out while you wait for Cormier,
Okay.
and that you return to this spot early tomorrow morning so that Cormier can find you guys again.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you guys
hey,
are
Brandon.
yes.
How much gold are we supposed to have right now? Apparently, I must have accidentally deleted it. How much gold I have left over on my sheet?
So it's 23,500 gold pieces for 7th level, plus minus whatever you
Yeah.
spent.
Yeah, minus it would have been 350 for the feet. So, okay, so I should still have plenty of money then to get myself resurrected because I've been saving up most of my gold and not buying too many items, specifically for these sorts of situations.
If only you were paying
Who
for it.
knew?
Oh, my oracle did.
Oh, I'll pay for it.
No, you're
For
not.
different type of death reasons.
Yeah,
I'm
I mean,
paying for it.
actually, Austin, when you get back to the city, you will find an elf calling you down, almost as if he knew you would be there for some reason.
Damn it.
And he'll ask for payment so that he can resurrect the gnome.
And what
He
level
didn't really
caster
believe
is
the
he?
gnome.
'Cause that's the price.
That'll be up to. I just said that he'd be there, and I would have payment upon arrival. So that's up to. That's up to Brand. You know what the caster level of this guy would be.
What is resurrection require?
Raise Dead is a 5th level spell requiring a 9th level caster minimum.
Yeah, probably that then. But before you get to the city, as you're flying, you actually, as you're over the tree lines, just on a straight dash, you see this creature
Oh,
dimensionally travel behind Kren,
Pretty.
Whoa.
oh my god.
and as it appears there, if you just continue flying straight through, Kren does outpace the creature, and it will
Okay.
try to like hop towards dimensionally traveling to catch up to you. But since Kren is faster, it never gets the chance to travel and then attack. So eventually, once you near the barrier, it backs off and goes back to whatever it was doing beforehand.
Damn.
Eesh.
That thing is so fucking terrifying.
So since Kren at 80 feet is faster than its 60-foot fly speed, you make it to the Elven lands safely, and you're able to revive Poshment just as described. And then
We have to
you
rest
meet
for
up.
the night.
Yeah, you rest for the night, and then the next morning and about the afternoon, you arrive back to the site where the battle happened with a not dead Poshment.
Yep.
And with
Yay,
your
magic.
party having full night's rest to re-up all their resources, their spells, and their hit points and abilities.
Yay.
And the DM is going to grab water. He'll BRB.
Hmm.
Cool.
I figure we're wrapping up soon. It's already past 10 o'clock.
That was my thought.
That is true.
Kill some spiders.
I don't heal the strength damage, do I?
You heal
when I rest.
one when you rest.
You'll heal one of it.
1. Okay.
One per day.
Oh wow.
Don't worry, a lesser resto will fly over to you at some point.
What?
You'll
Same.
get fixed eventually.
Ah. There we go. Whoops.
All right, quit talking shit about me. I'm back.
No.
Tell me what to do.
So anyway, I just like looking at his face. Oh shoot, Brandon's back.
Oh,
No, you don't need to lie about it.
Gross.
so the band gets back together. You guys have a fully alive Poshment, but as Austin described, Poshment still has the 1 point of strength damage. Does he finish up the poison, or does the poison finish once he
Yeah.
died?
The body would still be under the effects of it.
So, Poshman, can you give me 3 more fortitude saves?
I can, if I must.
One at a time, because shouldn't there be a chance he gets to like save from it?
Oh yeah, just give me. If you pass a DC 22 fortitude save, then you can stop.
DC 22?
Yeah, you rolled like 20 4 or something. You rolled a 22.
I
so
rolled
you
a
made it.
22. Oh my lord.
So you take 2 more instances of strength damage.
Okie doke.
Oh, you take 8.
Fuck.
So that plus the one before is 9 total points of strength damage.
9.
Yeah.
Well, that's another interesting number.
You healed one overnight.
Which would put me at 8, correct? My
Yes.
strength is 7.
So are you?
I'm gonna be that
What?
guy. He also has 2 negative levels from being brought back from the dead.
How do you get
Which
rid of the
that
negative
also-
levels?
The 4th level restoration spell.
Yeah. Actual restoration or a week.
No, it's restoration. Restoration can only remove 1 negative level a week.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
So
we're
if he
gonna
were
take
to
a hiatus.
If he were to receive a restoration when he's in town, then he would get rid of 1 negative level.
Yes.
And
then
all the ability damage.
Oh, that's true. That would get rid of all the ability damage.
That's a
Yeah,
good
so
point.
the
Because
same
damage
cleric will
not
also
drained.
get payment for that.
And then do you plan on returning to the group and then telling him this information and going back with Poshman, or can Poshman cast this spell?
We don't have 4th level spells yet.
Okay.
No, we'll play the same cleric to fix him. So Poshman has 1 negative level when we get back to the group.
Okay.
It just costs more money.
Perfect.
Yay.
So are we ready to move on?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So with your slightly diminished party in hand, Koru, you notice that luckily the source of the dark magic that's disturbing the forest isn't too terribly, isn't much deeper into this segment of the forest.
Hmm.
So once Poshment and Kren rejoin you, you guys can quickly get to the next part.
Cool.
So once again, you guys enter into another cave.
Oh shit.
Okay.
So let me get you guys all on the south side of this cave.
And are we all good to start the cave, given that it's 10:15?
Yes, it's just should be one quick. I mean, I don't work tomorrow, so as long as no one else minds 11, we're good.
I wanted to check. I thought it was only fair.
That's
I
fair.
I completely agree. The mornings that I work, it does get pretty rough. But luckily, I have tomorrow and I have Thursday off this week, which sucks for split days, but it's nice for D&D. Let's see. I guess I have to put Kren and Cormier up at full hit points because they're tokens, and remake their tokens. I mean, Poshment and Cormier, Poshment and Kren. Some of you people. So allow me to quickly fix these tokens.
Why are we remaking tokens?
We're on a new
Because
map.
no, because the Kren that I had saved was always down hit points, and the Poshments that I had saved was always down hit points.
Oh,
I'll put
There
you
we go.
back at 40, Poshment, but I'm gonna put you at 45 so I can correctly create your token.
Okay.
did you heal from sleeping? Wait, doesn't Raise Dead bring you back at full health?
No, raised it actually brings you back with 1 hit point per hit die.
Oh,
But he's down 5
And,
hit points from the negative level.
And also down 5 hit points from negative levels.
that's what it is.
So you guys, I'll allow you to arrange yourself into a marching order. I just threw your tokens on the board. So you guys come into another cave system. This one has like more gnarled roots coming through the cave walls, and it also has dark mosses and things like that attached to the cave walls as you're walking through. Much like the forest outside, it is dark, so you'll need to continue using your light sources.
Hmm.
But this cave, whereas being a short tunnel and then one opening, has it's turning out to be a little bit longer, and you eventually get to a point where you guys see, and unfortunately, I was talking to Brock and Austin about me not realizing how to tell if monsters are third party. So
This
this
is
one
also
doesn't.
third party.
Yeah, which I'll do a better job at next session.
Again, it doesn't matter so long as they're actually balanced.
So this draconid, this hideous creature looks like a cross between a giant spider and a dragon
It's so
or
cute.
hydra. Where its head should be, two long serpentine necks sprout from its body. Its head and neck are scaled gray, and its spidery torso and 8 knobbed legs are covered in short, coarse fur. I just found the cutest cartoon spider I could find. Just
I was gonna say.
but
Damn.
this thing notices you guys as you enter through that opening, and it will want to fisticuffs you. So let's roll some initiatives.
I would prefer not to fisticuffs. I am not very good at that. Ooh, that's a good number. You can go there,
So-
little spider.
So Hona rolls a 22. And
Oh, I guess I'll take the 23.
the mean spider
We
rolls
need to be on the.
Yeah.
11. Were you all able to get numbers in?
You have to put us on initiative.
If I type your for some reason I can type your numbers.
We don't
And-
see them because we don't see the tokens that were on the initiative order.
Oh, I see what the problem is. So you literally do that every single screen. Okay.
Yeah.
Every map.
I mean, I put because I noticed you have a basically different combat per map, so you could just put multiple combats on a map and we just shift over type of thing. Maybe I don't know if that would work better for you or not.
Okay. So everyone get their initiatives in the tracker now.
What did I roll?
All right. And I'll put Matt's in for him. And we will do descending order. And we will start off with dang, Brock, you crush initiatives. You're up first again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, what kind of knowledge would this be? Would this be a dungeoneering?
Dungeoneering.
What did your 21 say about the spider hydra boy?
So you get 10 above its CR. So you know that this is a draconid.
That's good.
It has dark vision. It has DR magic. It has some resist fire. It has a breath weapon and another poison.
Do I know what the poison affects?
For 10
Or
above CR, do you know what
how?
for 10 above
that's-
CR?
That's your call, or at least like how it delivers it. Is it like a bite attack or something?
Fight.
Bite. Okay.
Yeah.
Which it probably has 2 of.
Does it? It does, because it has 2 heads. Very smart, Brock.
Nice.
Nom 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 nom.
Nom nom nom. It could eat 2 things at once.
Bro.
It could eat 2 meals at one time. Be like, I don't know if I want to eat this or this, but
Porque no los dos.
I don't know what you said.
I
Why
want
not both?
2 heads and I want to go to a buffet.
Oh dear. Wait,
But
how many stomachs would you have though?
Just one, but like I could be eating
Twice as fast.
like appetizers and dinner, and then I'd still be able to like do 2 different desserts at the same time.
so I guess Brock, the most important news for you though is that it has
Yes.
no immunity.
Sweet. Let's give it Mind Thrust 3.
Is it evil?
Oh, that's a good question. Would I know if it's evil?
Yeah, it's evil.
Psst, Cecil.
It's really weird.
evil.
It says neutral and then parentheses evil.
Then I will smite it.
Sometimes it's evil?
I don't know, but it's evil in this case.
Okay.
Hey, how do you feel about yourself?
So
Kind of undecided today.
I want a will save. You said.
Yeah, DC 18.
So roll your bad damage.
78, 21. Save for half.
Okay. You feel that that's not as effective as you would have wished.
Oh, like it made it safe.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, he said he didn't have resistance.
I'm sorry. It was able to. It passed its save mechanically speaking. Sorry.
Gotcha.
It shrugged it off.
I'm gonna. Oh shoot! All right.
What?
It has a short range for the spell. I couldn't have done that from here.
All right. So I'll give it 10 hit points back. Thank you for being honest.
I could move up all the way and still hit it.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I could go there and do it.
All right, then I'll give it back the 10 damage.
Yeah.
All right, and does that conclude your turn?
Yes.
About time, longest turn ever. Boschman.
That is definitely not true.
Yeah,
we
we
got some
did a level
residual
20
turn
times
taking
skip.
from last night.
Thanks, Austin.
You're welcome.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and move to there and cast Bless on everyone.
All right, so everyone gets a +1 morale bonus to their attack rolls.
Cool.
And then I'll pass turn.
All right, so Sahona
should've
will
done
go
that.
ahead and fire off
Damn it.
3 shots. Uh-huh. Okay. First shot hits, second shot misses, third shot hits, and deals that much damage. All right. So we will move on to Cormier. So for your information, this is big enough for a huge-sized creature to operate without having any fear of squeezing. So you could potentially have Kren flying, but you wouldn't be able to get too much up in the air, so the spider would be able to hit you at all times.
I also can't make the checks to turn at 90-degree angles, so I'm not going to do that.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, but Kren could fly to it and attack, but it would still be
why
able
am I-
to hit Kren and melee.
That's weird. One, two, three, four. I'm just gonna pop over there and fight him once.
Hi.
Dang it.
The 26 hit him.
26 will hit him. Correct.
Take 8 points of damage.
So the annoying thing is that Kren and the birds will basically be the only ones doing straight damage that don't have magic, right?
So it does have DR.
Yeah, it's
Plus
DR
magic?
magic.
Yeah, I'm reducing it from what it normally says, but yeah, it does have DR magic.
Why? Let us fight the regular monster.
And for everyone's, I don't know if I brought this up before. I was
Don't worry,
initially when I-
Smite bypasses DR.
well, you have a magic weapon
Yeah.
That also.
though. Initially in the player's guide, I thought it'd be interesting to do this thing where like +1 enhancement doesn't mean magic; it means good craftsmanship.
Yeah.
But as we're sitting here working with DR, I realize that I don't quite like that as much. So we're just going to do regular enhancement rules with magic weapons.
Okay.
Hmm.
Makes sense.
So if you happen to look at the player's guide and you see that, then you can just ignore it. Okay, so Kren has moved and did an attack, and Cormier double moved.
Yeah.
All right, so we will move on to Koru.
Cool. So first of all, I can't control my character.
Because I need to give you.
So
remake
did it
yourself.
look like Kren did anything to it?
Yeah, Kren did damage, just not much.
Okay.
Okay. So he has DR, is what I heard.
DR magic, yeah.
DR magic. Oh shit. Okay. All right.
So if you hit it with a non-magic weapon, it takes a little bit less damage.
I see. Okay.
We're gonna assume 5 less.
Yeah.
Okay. So, cool. I can. Okay. I'm gonna move up just a hair to there, and then he is going to cast a spell. Call lightning. So if you can make a DC 19 reflex save for me.
Would call lightning operate in a cave?
That is a good point.
Proc doesn't remember.
That's a good point. The spell functions indoors or underground, but not underwater.
Okay,
Oh,
Boom.
there we are.
Okay.
So what's
Lightning.
the reflex?
Lightning does not come inside unless it's been invited in. Hence summoning.
Come in.
Oh, why thank you. I want to strike you dead.
And what am I aiming for?
19.
So what happens on a save and what happens on a fail?
On a fail, you take 5 points of damage because I rolled like shite.
It's a safe for half.
Yeah, and then just save for half. Yeah.
Okay. And no other effect other than straight damage?
No, that is it. But
You
I
just
am.
keep doing it.
Do I have my my bird, Naomi?
Oh, let me get you. Yeah, next time we play, I'll get you a better bird token. But
Oh,
for
okay.
now,
I completely forgot about that.
I didn't think about it either. Or you can find me a cool bird picture if you want.
Yeah.
Waiting for this thing to find me a bird token.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna move up and attack.
Or actually, I
Oh.
wonder if I can do copy the bird token from the last one and then drop it in.
There we go. Yep.
And then let
Got
me
it.
make sure it can be controlled by all players. So you are.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, I don't think that she is going to move. I think she's going to stay right next to me.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Perfect. Let's move on to our infallible Cecil.
He's rolled a 1 today. Um,
Yeah, but at least you didn't die.
there is that.
Very true.
Gee, there just is not a
Unlike
good
the
place.
infallible posture.
I mean, you can just basically smite as a swift and just double move up to it.
I mean, double moving, I can only go 40 feet.
I'll get you there.
So yeah, I'll move to place.
Yeah, I
Boop.
done goofed and forgot to cast haste on round 1 against a big thing.
It's all good. But yeah, but he does cast smite. He's like, I see it. I want to hit it.
Boom.
I found the
Ugh.
picture of the Draconid with some finagling.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh, that's terrifying.
That's not
Yeah,
cute at all.
I found a free version of the PDF that was locked because it needed a scribd subscription, but the pages kind of faded out. So I was able to take the picture, just kind of sort of from what was underneath the buyer subscription, and then fuss with some settings, and boom.
Boom.
Yeah, that thing's interesting looking.
Hmm. Beware.
All right.
Look like trouble.
So did you double move, Cecil?
Yes.
All right. So now we will go to the Draconid's turn. So it has a Kren right in front of it.
Yes,
So
it does.
We'll go ahead and it will make 2 attacks against said Kren,
AC at 28.
missing the first attack, but hitting the second attack. So Kren
Oh, no.
needs to give me a fortitude save. And so Kren unfortunately fails. So he'll take 18 regular damage. And from the save, he will take 2 dexterity damage.
Okay.
And that will be the Draconid's turn. So we will move to Olni Kiris.
Now I will cast haste on everyone but
Sahona.
Kren.
Everyone but Sahona and Kren.
Oh, she's back there. Yes.
Okay. You gonna move or anything?
No. I don't really need to.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. It's our good friend Poshman's turn. What does he hope to do?
I'm going to go ahead and move up. I'm going to cast prayer.
On
Yay.
everyone but Sahona, or does it hit Sahona?
Let me see.
It's a 40 or
45 to
Just-
Sahona and 25 to Kren.
In that case, I will go just a little bit less far.
So 40 to Sahona and 35 to Kren.
Although, which do you think is more important, Sahona getting a +1 or the spider getting -1? I think the spider getting -1 is probably more important.
That's
Especially
what I
since
would say.
Sahona
So, yeah.
right now is just flavor volleys.
Yeah,
That shit goes
I will go
south.
there. Now the Draco thing gets -1, where we all get +1.
Awesome. Alrighty. Anything else for you?
Nope. That is all.
All right. So Sahona fires her flavor volleys, and we will move on to Cormier.
I charge, pulling out my lance as part of the charge. Power attack. That. And we have a collective of +2 right now.
From Pear and Moralia and Bless, yes.
And haste. So +3.
That one.
Oh.
That's the risk you run.
Still sad.
Um, do any of those hit?
The 14 misses is the 16. The 27
got
and the
three?
24 hit.
Okay.
So he has 4 attacks. Okay.
Well, he has 3 attacks and we have haste.
Oh,
He wasn't hasted. He wasn't hasted.
Mm-mm.
So which
Because
attack
it
is
wasn't
no
far
longer
enough.
in existence?
The 3rd Talon, which he shouldn't have gotten.
Okay, well that was the one anyway. So
That's convenient.
7. Does prayer give 1 to damage? No. Yes. Boom. 1 Talon, 1 bite.
oh, so 13 and 13.
Yep.
Taking this thing down slowly and steadily.
Yeah.
All right, and we will go to Koru.
Okay, so Koru, Call Lightning's still in effect. So he's just going to throw another lightning bolt at him.
right,
So if I
sorry.
could do another reflex save, DC 19.
I can do another reflex save, actually.
Well, you better. It's a little better. 14 on a fail, half on a save.
14.
Mhm.
You feel that your 14 was effective as a 14.
Good, good. Then I think this time
Ultimate
Naomi's.
power.
I think Naomi's going to fly up 20. No. Yes, up 20.
Naomi
No.
does have plus 30 to her movement speed from haste.
Oh, right on. In that case, she'll fly up 20 feet and then over to that guy. And I know not all of it's going to go through, but she's going to attack with one of her talons.
So +2 because of bless and prayer, +1 because of haste. So that's +3, and then if you want to on the charge, another +2 for a -2 to your AC.
No, I'll just do the +3. So it's actually going to be a 16 to hit. Probably not, right?
Nah, dog. That's straight up not gonna hit.
Nah, son. Okay, so she misses, and that's my turn.
All right. We will move on to Cecil. So your movement speed is doubled, Cecil.
Yes. Well, poop. Can I occupy the space that Naomi's in?
So if I were to move Naomi for a second, that's a little like ledge. So it's hard for you to occupy that space. But if
But
you move to
can-
here,
yeah.
you can hit it.
Okay, cool.
In
That's
the
why I went up an
Naomi's
extra square.
20 feet out, too. So
Yum. Sweet. And since I'm hasted, I still get 2 attacks at full.
No, that's only if you spend a standard action. You get an extra attack.
Full round action.
A full round.
Oh,
He has the movement speed to move there in 1 move action.
Yep.
But you require a full round action to get multiple attacks.
Okay. Cool. In that case, I will.
oh.
I'm smiting and smack-a-doing.
Purely because I forgot, not because I wanted to not save it for Cormir.
Does 31 confirm?
Yes. But purely because I forgot to do the attacks opportunity in the other 2, I'm gonna do it
Okay.
right now on Spencer.
Okay.
No, it's mine. I took it. Give it here.
Okay, I'll do it to you. Whatever.
Yeah, it's mine.
So I hit. So give me a fortitude save, Austin.
So I failed. What happens?
So you take 19 regular points and
Awesome.
2 dexterity points.
Awesome.
All right, so you critted there, Olney. So give me some sweet, sweet damage.
Only critted? Weird.
Pardon me, but who? No, just kidding.
I mean, Cecil critted. So give me some
That's
sweet.
So it's a
Sweet.
×2.
It's a ×2, and you have +1 to the attack because
Yeah.
of the prayer, plus whatever your smite add doubled.
So let's see. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be 2d6 plus. Right now, it's gonna be plus 16. Yeah. 26 damage.
How much does your smite add?
Level.
And how much do you normally add to it damage?
Oh, you're right. I need to add a little bit more onto there.
So it should be what, 42?
Yes.
Okay. Trying to make sure you get all of your sweet damage in for your sweet
What
rolls.
weapon is Cecil using?
He's using a Morning Star. Holy shit.
Sweet,
I think
sweet
it
damage.
should be 2d8s. Sorry.
Okay, so
we'll do
re-roll
the
it then.
second.
Sorry.
And make it plus 32.
Yeah.
2d8 plus 32.
That will look better. Like, hold up here. Right? Is that correct? Yes. So 38.
You only
roll
rolled
one
one
more
d8.
What?
D8.
Oh my god. Okay.
Just roll one more d8 and add
Yeah.
it to it.
I thought I had. Boom.
So 40.
40.
We'll get there eventually.
We got there, buddy. All right.
Like you
so
said, I can't wait to get back to some clicky clacky physical dice.
I know,
Sick.
right? So it is the Draconid's turn. And he finds himself cornered and he does not like it.
Bring it on, bitch.
So he's going to take a little bit of a 5-foot step there. And
Bring it on,
You-
bitch.
will take an attack at good old Cormier.
2 attacks.
Yes, good old 2 attacks at Cormier.
Science, bitch.
So he hits the first one,
Good.
Good.
and he hits the second one.
Good.
So
Bitch.
If I didn't know any better,
Should
Austin
have
wants
confirmed a
his
crit there,
character to
punk.
die.
he doesn't want his character to die. He wants his character to take damage. So his
Use that
character
one.
can heal.
I know, it's just
It's a,
funny.
it's a fine line right now. But I'm walking it.
So over the course of the 2 attacks, you take 14, then 16.
So 30, because I don't have anything to reduce it.
Yeah, and then does the poison like re-up its timestamp if he fails these fortitude saves, Brock?
I would, yeah.
So the way we've done it is similar to like a concentrated poison, where it's if you have 1 or more extra doses, it resets the timer and maybe gives you like a +2 to the DC because there's so much in your system.
So just to unveil the curtain so you guys can keep me honest, frequency 1 per round for 6 rounds, cure 2 consecutive saves.
So the only thing that would change is the time would get reset if he fails it, and the DC would be +2 since he's already failed it once.
Whoa, really?
I mean, it's a concentrated poison.
It's because there's more poison, so it's harder to because he failed it the first time. So if he
Because I failed
passed
the
first
first,
time,
not the first save, but the first instance of being poisoned. So like
But
if a Black Widow bit you, it'd be whatever a Black Widow save is. But then if like 6 Black Widows bit you, it'd be a lot higher.
But is it only like +2 ever, or does it get higher than +2?
That's up to you.
there aren't actual rules for it. Austin and I just talked about how does poison not suck as much, and that's one of the things we've come up with.
Well,
Because concentrate poison is an ability for alchemist.
we will say it's only 1 + 2 because it's very hard for you to hit this DC anyways.
Well, I mean, the thing that there were 2 of had a 22, so I'm not surprised. And I'm pretty sure spiders get a bonus to their poison DCs.
Do they?
I think a lot of creatures that are smaller in CR do.
Hmm.
Let's look up
So-
whatever.
With the
Giant
+2 to the DC, you have
spider.
tied the DC, therefore passing. So you negate the second instance of poison, and you've gotten one successful cure for the poison. So now there will be. Oh wait, no. Is this a cure for the first poison, or is this just saying the second poison doesn't happen?
I think this says the second poison doesn't happen.
Okay, so you still have 5 more rounds on the first poison.
That I'll make on my turn, yeah.
Alrighty. Confusing shit. Moving on. Or just a lot of
And, yeah.
numbers to keep track of. Not confusing, just numbers. Only.
Yeah, I don't have a problem.
So Oni is going to dish out another 3rd level mind thrust on it.
So I don't know what's up with Brock and Discord. Discord always drops like the first word or two whenever he starts talking.
Really?
It's just because he's just across the hallway from me. I can hear his full sentence.
Oh, I have no problems with him.
I haven't had a
Either.
problem.
Also, he said like, well, so only, and so Discord didn't catch the well, so, and then Brock just says only does this. I mean, it didn't change his statement at all because he just added words that mean nothing. But it's always interesting that Discord cuts out a word or two from Brock.
Or it's because I was further and moving towards my mic, so the mic didn't pick everything up because I wasn't
Maybe
looking
that's
at it when I was talking.
I don't know.
But yeah, I'll go for a DC 18 will save for a Mind Thrust 3.
Okay.
Save for half. 27 or 13.
So once again, you feel like this creature's mental fortitude has staved off a portion of the damage.
Rude.
Mental fortitude.
I feel like that was a pretty good way to say that it saved.
Yeah.
I like that.
I'm just staring at the picture in Discord and being uncomfortable.
It's a really uncomfortable picture.
It's a good picture, though, of it, because, yeah, it's a weird-looking thing, but that is my
It's
turn.
2 Hydra-like heads attached to where the eyeballs should be from a spider.
Yeah.
Also, with the weird filters I had to put on it to make it so you could see it as well as I could, it looks like an old-timey photo.
Mm-hmm.
It does.
It reminds me of the slides from the little machine in Tarzan.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. All right, so you did a mind thrust and you moved. Anything else?
Nope.
We will move on to our good boy Poshment.
The goodest of boys.
Poshment has done 2 successful buffs to the party. Does he have anything else to add?
Sanctuary. Walk up next to it.
Mitch, are you there?
Oh, he's not in Discord.
He just logged
down?
out. I think he's trying to reconnect so he can talk.
Oh, there he is.
Uh-oh, I think Discord's giving him problems.
Oh, what's going on?
Oh, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had to jump off the call and jump back in.
I assumed once you logged off that was the issue.
Bye. Let's see. So I'm gonna go there. And I need to double check what bonus this gives. Hold on. I don't think this stacks, but it could. Oh, cool. It does stack. I think that's Cecil, right, next to me.
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast guidance on him.
Yeah.
That's competence.
He gets a confidence bonus, +1 to attack rolls.
So I will let you know that you'll have to cast defensively.
That's fair.
Who
It
got
is-
competence?
So now
Wait.
you have a +23 to your next attack roll,
Woo. Woo.
plus whatever smite gives you.
Charisma
Holy
bonus.
Holy
So I need to roll not
fif-
garbage,
A
basically,
15 total.
with a +13. So
Not
I need to
a
not roll a 1.
Ah, man.
I think I got it.
You got it.
just
Just
barely.
maybe.
All right. Does that conclude your turn?
Yeah, I guess it does.
All right. Sahona takes a flavor volley because you guys are doing fine. And Cormir, it is your turn.
What flavor is it?
This
Arrows.
tastes like nothing. Who's hiding?
Wah.
I sense stealth. Fine, it tastes like Madagascar vanilla Brock.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know. Yeah.
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 Get him.
We have 1 to do. The haste doesn't go to damage, correct?
No. Correct.
So that's the first hit, the second hit,
Yeah.
and the third hit.
Yeah. Put him down.
Stab him with my lance.
Oh, so that's 19's damage, 18's damage, and 15's damage.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Put him down.
You did
It's
put
a
him down.
D8 plus 11.
No. Put him
It's
down.
pretty
Not
standard.
Me.
Put it
All
back.
right.
Put it back.
So describe to me this triumphant kill that you have just accomplished.
Where you say triumphant kill, I say mad dash to see who dies first. As he was 1 solid bite away from downing me. Once again, for the third time in as many days, the orc ferocity took over, and I just started stabbing blindly at his face. Well, faces. Lucky for me, they're very big, and so are his eyes. So I just kept popping them. Very sensitive spots. Solid damage. Like water balloons.
I'm glad I'm
Sounds-
back here.
Sounds good. So, I will let you guys know that I just relooked at my monster and remembered that I didn't use the breath weapon. So I was going to do
Oh
that
my
next
God.
round. So that would have been in a 30-foot line, 3d6 fire damage.
Well, it's a good thing we didn't have 3 people stack themselves up in a line.
Good thing.
I agree.
Literally
it's-
4 people.
Oh wow, 4 people.
Wow.
I mean, it's 3d6. It's not like it's. Even if you roll max, it's not like it's that scary.
No, I
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah.
So, as the party finishes off this Draconid, I'll allow you guys to do any healing or anything you guys want to do off screen because this is where we'll end mechanical things tonight for the most part.
Cool.
But you guys continue down the cave a short while later, a little short bit. The cave doesn't go much further past this. And you guys see a scene similar to what you saw in the cave by the Weaver Worms. You see a dead Draconid that once again has been devoured. And then I forgot to mention, but you also smelled the smell of a rotting corpse as you were approaching the area where this Draconid was.
We smelled the smell, the smelly smell that smells.
Smelly.
Smelly.
As you guys examine this Draconid, you see that the bite mark whereas they have a similar shape to them as they did for the weaver worm. They're bigger.
Whatever it is growing in size.
And
They're feeding something evil.
you see the tracks of the Draconid on the ground if you guys do perception checks, because I think Matt's just going to pass them.
Hmm.
You guys once again see the tracks of the Kitsune and the Venara, and you see tracks similar to the same monster that you saw before, but once again, as Austin just guessed, it is bigger. And you see the skin that's it's called molting when a creature. No, that's birds.
Shedding.
Yeah, shedding. Another set of shed skin. So, it was still, I think,
Is the skin like pretty well intact, or is it more of like we could hold it up and get the shape of the monster, or is it just sort of like pieces of shed skin?
it's just pieces of shed skin right now.
Cool.
Hmm.
Because I was hoping it was intact. That'd be hilarious. Well, it
That would be
looks.
hilarious.
Have you seen something that looks like this? You just kind of whip.
And yeah, so it went from mechanically speaking, it's still this second cheddar skin you think still makes it like to be a tiny sized creature, but it is growing.
Can we discern the age of the footprints?
Yeah, you can.
Two hobbits lay here.
Two hobbits lay here. So actually, this one I will want a survival check from Matt.
Alrighty. That'll be. I think it's 14. Yes. Checking. Yeah. $33.
You crushed it. So you were talking for the Weaver work in the cave was a longer time away, so it was weeks to maybe even a month or two. This one you sense is just about a month.
Okay.
So whereas you guys made it here in like 2 days, it took them about a month to go from the last cave to this cave.
Sorry, this is about a month ago or a month between, specifically.
This is a month ago for you.
Okay.
But the last cave could have been 2 months time.
Okay. Cool. Sweet.
Interesting. So whatever it is taking a long time to get there. Is growing and is somehow devouring this creature. Interesting. Whether it killed it or whether it's just eating the remains is another question.
In human world science, there is a way to tell that based off of things like blood clotting and stuff. So theoretically speaking, you guys could make heal checks to see if you think that this thing was alive when it was being eaten.
I might try. Do that really quick. Give you a heal. Hmm, 14.
You cannot tell if this thing was alive or dead at the point.
Right on.
And I think that's where we're going to end our stream for tonight.
Alrighty.
So
Sounds
for the internet crowd out there, bye-bye.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Adios, everybody.
Bye.
See y'all later.
See ya.